We're grinding them for experience points. Well done on the words on stream today, folks. Well done. Proud of you. Proud of you. Hello, folks. How are we doing? Put a 1 in chat if you would like a personal hello. If you would like a personal hello, put a 1 in chat. Hello, Hazy. Hello, Park Jazz. Welcome in. Hello, Shoestring. Hello, Devilide. Hello, Naraku. Hello, Foxy. Hello, Sea Fox. Hello, Rulu. Hello, Sharon. Hello, Skittles. Hello, John. Hello, Alf. Hello, Skipper. Hello, Holly. Hello, Shazor. Hello, Moz, darling. Hello, Billy Mixer. Good morning, morning crew. How are we doing today? It's Monday morning. I hope you're not all stuck at work. If you are, then don't worry. I'll get you through this. Good morning, Kai. It's my 30th birthday. Oh, Stacy, happy birthday. Guys, can we get a happy birthday in chat for Stacy? Can we get a happy birthday for Stacy in chat? 30, the big 30. Well, Stacy, it's all downhill now. It's all downhill now. Life's basically over at this point. You can just coast for the rest of your life. No, 30 is a good age. 30 is a good age. 7 years ago, good lord. Yeah, 30 is a good age. Because, like, in this day and age, certainly in the Western world, I would say the 30s are the new 20s. And 20s are now basically everyone's still people are perpetually 18 until they're 30. I don't know if anyone else had a similar experience, but certainly throughout my 20s, when I look back on myself through my 20s, like I was a lot more immature than I am now. And I feel like I only started being an adult when I got into my 30s. And I was basically I was still 18 for the whole of my 20s. That's what it felt like anyway. Right, we're going to go live on TikTok as well. I know. Bastards. Right, let me boot up some Phasmophobia and let's get started. I had a really good time playing Subnautica last night. Like, the temptation to play Subnautica during the day today is extremely strong. But I also remember that it would be a bit unfair. It would be a bit unfair to let the evening crew miss out on that. Because I know they're really enjoying it. Right, 2 evidence AMA. There we go. Let's go live on TikTok. The challenge is a godsend this week. Oh, really? What's the challenge this week? Don't you technically start aging backwards once you hit your mid-30s? No, that was... No, that's whatchamacallit. I've forgotten his name. Benjamin Button.
Welcome back.
Is the payout on Twitch better than TikTok? Like 1,000,000 times better. Like 1,000,000 times better. On TikTok, they take 70% of your earnings. Like, if we're being real, yeah, it's a lot better on Twitch. The money situation. Right. 70% is diabolical. I'm out of focus. Am I really? Am I okay now, Holly? Has it sorted itself out? Looks like it sorted itself out. No, I think you were right, Holly. It was out of focus, but yeah, it's fixed itself. Should we have a look at the weekly? Should we have a look at the weekly quickly? What is it? Challenge, isn't it? There we go. There's a very quiet ghost hiding somewhere. Can you find it? What does that mean? It's going to be a shade? That sounds not fun at all. Should we do it? Oh, God. Oh, come on then. Let's do a weekly challenge. Come on. Very low activity, no ghost room change. Oh, God. Alright, come on then. Let's do the weekly. Hello, Vidus. How you doing, mate? Guys, I got perhaps maybe one of the most stupidest comments I've ever seen on my TikTok earlier. Well, last night. And that's saying something. I've had some pretty stupid comments over the years. Friendly ghost is on? What?
There have been new reports of a cursed object. This must be the
what is this weekly challenge? So I can't die. I can't even die. What's the challenge I just joined? It's the hide and seek seeker. So the ghost is inactive, and apparently friendly ghost is on, so I won't even need a lantern. So we'll put that back. We'll put that back. Green Fox, hello there. Ho, Sunny Midus. What? Sunny Midus? Sunny Midus. Are you okay, Green Fox? This is high school. This is high school, my friend. I hope you're having a good day. Please. Well, we're doing the weekly at the moment. The weekly is on high school, so we kind of have to do it there. Oh, they've given us a level 1 parabolic. What does friendly ghost mean? I'll be honest with you guys. I've never used friendly ghost ever as an option. Do you know what games are coming for Indie Horror Night? Yes. Green Fox, are you okay? Map Sunny Meadows. Green Fox, let me just be very clear. I'm getting the impression that English is not your first language. Stop telling me what map to play. Thank you. Hopefully that's clear. Giddy Witch, hello there. Off to the cinema to watch Super. I've heard it's very good. I've heard the Superman is very good. Like, people are enjoying it a lot. I think friendly ghost just means they can't hurt you. Right, welcome to Brownstone High School. My name is Ghostkai, and we're here doing the weekly challenge. We're here by ourselves. We don't use sanity pills because we're not a loser. And of course, we have an open microphone, which means everything you can hear, the ghost can hear too. We're here to investigate Stacy Gacy. Now that's a name. Now that's a name. Stacy Gacy. We need to repel her with incense. We need to capture 2 unique paranormal sounds. And we need to witness a ghost event. Ooh la la. Ooh la la. Citron, hello there on TikTok. That's quite the name, isn't it? If my name was Stacy Gacy and it was my 30th birthday, I'd be having a good day, let me tell you. Friendly ghost means no hunting. Okay. Yeah, that explains why I've never used that ability. Definitely not my name. If Stacy, if that's actually your name, that would actually be phenomenal. Gerald, hello there. I ate a fish called Gerald last night on stream. On Subnautica last night, I found some other players' like little care package or whatever it's called. And I ate the fish immediately, and then I read the note afterwards, and in the note it was like, "This is my best friend Gerald. He kept me company throughout my whole playthrough of the game," and I'm just like, oh shit, oh no, oh dear. So I ate the dude's fish like immediately. So there you go. What am I playing? This is Phasmophobia, Citron. Smudge is useless here. Yeah, I guess it is. Do you know what? As much as the paramic, we're gonna have to use the paramic, aren't we? Realistically. And it looks like all the doors have started shut. So actually, this isn't too bad. Because if the ghost is in a room, it's very, very likely to open the door. Jazz, thank you for the gifts. Silent, hello, good morning. Is this a weekly challenge? It is. This is the weekly challenge. How much does this game cost? $15. Phasmophobia is an absurdly cheap game for the amount of content in it. And they've put the price up, by the way. It used to be $10. It used to be $10, and now it's oh, it's quite cold here. Hang on, we should maybe check these rooms. It's pretty cold. We're getting like 6 degrees and stuff. Am I playing on Steam? Yes. So yeah, I got a comment on my TikTok last night, which it nearly gave me an aneurysm. Like, it nearly made my head explode with the stupidity, which is saying like a lot. Like, you know, I deal with some very strange people in the Phasmo community sometimes, which is you know, that's stressful enough. But this one made me maybe want to cry. So I put out a video a couple of days ago about someone asked last week, can you explain to someone who's never played Resident Evil why people don't like Resident Evil 6? And I used an analogy of it being like a cheese company that makes cheese every single time, and then randomly they make, instead of cheese, they make, I don't know, bread for one game. And it's like, what? What? Hang on, why is this bread? They make cheese. They make cheese. What's going on? Yes, exactly, Stu H. You've seen the video. Right, so in the comment section of that video, there are some very butthurt people for some reason who like Resident Evil 6. Now, at no point did I say, I hate Resident Evil 6, and anyone who likes Resident Evil 6 is a cretin. Like, I've never, I never did anything like that. But for some reason, there were some very upset people in the comments basically being like, well, Resident Evil 6 is the best game I've ever played. And I'm like, okay, fine. Fine, like, that's fine. If you like the game, that's totally cool, guys. What my point was is that it was so different to the other games in the franchise up until that point that people just didn't like it. And that's okay. It's like, you know, imagine Call of Duty. Call of Duty year after year after year is a first-person shooter, right? A fairly arcadey first-person shooter. Now imagine if randomly next year, the next Call of Duty was a squad-based third-person shooter. You name Kai, me name not Kai. I just came from Insta where I've seen your reels. Oh, let's go, Stu. Nice to meet you, buddy. And James World HD, thank you for the follow as well. Your impression of internet commenters is top tier. Oh, I'm getting there. Don't you worry, I'm getting there. So, yeah, well, I responded to one of these commenters and I basically said, like, it's not that it was bad, it's that it was a... You name? I'm not telling you my name, Green Fox. You're being a very strange commenter. Please stop spamming nonsense in chat. You're like demanding what map for me to play and then demanding what my name is. This is a weird thing. Just chill, dude. Chill. We're here to relax. We're here to relax. Edgar Allen Cross, thank you for the follow, and Citron, thank you for the follow as well. So yeah, this commenter came out of nowhere and basically said like, well, I don't think it was that different after all. And they basically said that RE4, by the way, RE4, one of the highest rated games of all time. RE4 up until like, I think like 2 years ago or something, was I think maybe one of the top 3 games of all time in terms of ratings. And this guy comes along and he's like, well, 5 was better than 4 and 6 was better than both of them. And none of them was survival horror. And I'm like, what do you mean? What? I said, like, the issue is that 6 wasn't a survival horror game. It was a Gears of War clone. Because at the time, Capcom was experimenting, and at the time, Call of Duty had just become very popular. And they basically went, oh, Call of Duty's making billions.
Bloody hell, look at Mr. Moneybags.
Alf, thank you for the gifted subs, you legend. Cheers, buddy.
Cheers to Aelfax TT239 for the generous gift. Now we've got more people to witness Ghostkai's inevitable demise.
Thank you. That's very kind of you. Thank you for the 5 gifted subs. As much as I love RE4, I do find it a little overrated. So what you need to remember about RE4... In fact, let me finish the story, and then remind me to talk about RE4 afterwards. Me named John... Okay, I need you to stop. I need you to just stop. This is getting weird.
51 minutes. Been a pleasure.
Mods, can we, you know, have some corrective discussions there? This is getting weird. It's like someone's doing an impression of a caveman. And it feels like someone's trolling, if I'm being honest. Alf, thank you very much, mate. Thank you for the 5 gifted. And Rick, thank you for the gifted sub as well. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So, so this guy was basically like, well, it's not survival horror. And if you call Resident Evil 4 survival horror, that's like calling The Notebook a action film or some ridiculousness like this. And I basically said, like, hang on, like, look, I'm not looking for an argument. Let's not split hairs here. Let's not split hairs here. It is a survival horror. Like, to the T, it ticks every single box. It's got resource management. It's got finite resources. It pushes you into situations where you may have to make decisions about those resources. It's literally a horror game. Like... you have decision making, you have Metroidvania level unlocks and stuff. Like, it's literally a Oh, sorry, it wasn't a gifted. Sorry, Rick. 51 months. Thank you, buddy. 51 months is insane. Rick, are you one of the first people with over 50 months? I think you are. And this guy basically responded, and he's like, bear in mind, best rated game in the franchise. One of the best rated games of all time. And he's just like, well, the puzzles were like, they were barely even puzzles. And if you knew what you were doing, you could get the resources you needed. And I'm just like, I just stopped reading. Because, like, you can't just move the goalposts. You can't say a game isn't a genre, and then when someone claps back with, yeah, it ticks every single box in the genre, and it's part of the franchise that invented the genre. You can't then go, well, I don't like those things. And I had to, like, step away from my phone. I'm like, I can't respond to this level of stupidity. Like, this is absurdly dumb. Like, people's media literacy in 2025 is at an all-time low. We're at the point where people talk about main Resident Evil games, the game that invented survival horror, and we're talking about the early ones not being survival horror. Like, this is insane. Like,
cheers for the sub, Dr. Weefy.
Oh.
What do you call a cow with a twitch? Beef jerky.
Hype train started,
Dr. Weefy,
baby.
thank you very much for the sub.
Hype
And Rick,
train
once again,
started.
thank you for that 51 months. Guys, well, the ghost he's turned a light on and he's given us freezing, so that's beautiful. Is this going to be a shade? Finally watch you enough to follow? Hell yeah. You mean sub, right? You follow already, don't you? So yeah, we're at the point now where we're literally getting gaming discourse where people are... It's like saying Call of Duty isn't a first-person shooter. It's that level of stupid. Oh my god, it hurt my soul to read these comments. It hurts my soul. Queen Bryn, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome in. How are you doing? But yeah, I said I was going to mention about Resident Evil 4, right? So you said, what did you say, Jackie Jack, over on TikTok? You find Resident Evil 4 to be overrated? Here's something you need to bear in mind about Resident Evil 4. When it came out, there was nothing like it. It literally revolutionized gaming. The over-the-top shoulder perspective that you see in, God, so many games after that. Like Last of Us, Dead Space, like any game that has an God of War, the remakes. That camera perspective and that way of playing with minimalist UI all originates from Resident Evil 4. It is absurdly revolutionary, that game. It was so ahead of its time, it's unreal. I'd switch from TikTok? Hell yeah. There's shooters before Resident Evil and after Resident Evil. It paved the way for everything else. Thank you, Rufus. You understand me. It absolutely was like a hugely influential game on gaming. And to this day, we see games that use the style that it invented. Ace Carnage, hello there. So yeah, it's absolutely insane. This day and age, game quality gets better, but players get duller. I just don't understand why people's media... Like, we are in the middle of, like, the golden age of the internet. Like, there is unlimited knowledge and information out there on tap for free. And yet I still run into, like, some of the most... I'm just gonna say it. Some of the stupidest opinions I think I've ever read. Things that are very easy to discount or disprove with your own 5 minutes of reading. Maybe they just go on Twitter and ask Grok. Maybe they go on Twitter and go, Grok, was Resident Evil 4 a survival horror? Like, because people can't think for themselves anymore, could they? Oh god, we need our torch. It's very dark. Maybe that's what's going on. Shoestring, thank you for the 100 biddies. Hey, we hit a bit goal. Thank you, man. People just want to shitpost online. No, but the thing is, like, I wouldn't mind a bit of trolling. I wouldn't mind a bit of, like, just stupidity. But, like, these people take themselves very seriously. They take themselves very seriously. And they type, like, one of these guys' comments, he literally wrote, like, an essay in a TikTok comment. And I'm just thinking to myself, like, you've just said a whole lot of nothing. What's the point in writing 200 words if you're saying nothing? It's, I don't know, it's weird, man. It's weird. I know I go off on a tangent on stream, but at least I usually have a point. Butcher, how you doing, buddy? People are so bored that everything is a conspiracy online. I mean... yeah, I think that's part of it. I think people are bored. Jaden Sirrar? Kriar? How do I say your surname, friend? Welcome in. Thank you for the follow.
Thank you.
Ow, thank you for the 2 gifted subs, guys!
Alfx 239 gifted 2 subscriptions to the community.
What's going on here? Why are we getting the
Cheers to ALFXTTT239 for the subs. Now we can afford to buy Ghostkai a proper hat for that massive head.
Hey! Ghosty, you're getting meaner. I don't know what I've done to deserve all these gifted subs and bits and stuff, but thank you so much, guys. Thank you. Very, very, very kind of you. Is this the challenge? Yeah, we're doing the challenge. It's, I'll be honest, folks, it's not a fun challenge. This is the kind of challenge. This is the kind of challenge where you stick Netflix on at the same time. You know what I mean? You need to put Netflix on with this challenge. That's weird. My phone won't unlock. Oh, there we go. Oh, it's okay. It's just people liking comments and stuff. The issue of the challenge is it's mostly finding the ghost. Well, we found the ghost room. That bit was easy. And we just need to do everything else. What challenge are we doing? So it's hide and seek seeker. So basically, we're on high school. It's a friendly ghost. It's a very passive, relaxed ghost. And that's it. So it can't kill you, it can't hunt, but it exists. It's the worst kind of challenge. Rufus, thank you for the follow, buddy. Welcome in. And thank you for having a based opinion. And no cursed object. It's because they don't want you to force it to hunt. Yeah, you can't be hunted in this challenge. So, if this is a 3 evidence... If this is a 3 evidence investigation, this is like the easiest, most straightforward Phasmo you've ever played in your life. Because you just get your 3 evidences and then you leave. Where are you? How old are you? It is 3 evidence? Oh, God. Oh, hello. Where are you?
A closing.
Thank you. Right, let's leave. Maroi, let's go. Oh, no, it's a Maroi, except the challenge means it can't hunt. So it's just a free game? Yeah, but the thing is, Elmo, it's a free game, but it's boring and long. Like, it's 3 evidence, the ghost can't hurt you, but it's on this map, so it takes you about 20 minutes to find the bloody ghost. Phoenix Law, hello there, welcome in, good to see you. Guys, if I've missed anyone in chat and I haven't said hello to you, hi. Hi, how's it going? Had to happen with a Revenant in this challenge. Was like, oh no, then realized it can't hunt. Yeah, it's kind of weird, because like, you don't even need to pay attention to, you don't need to pay attention to anything in this. You just farm out your 3 evidences and then you leave. That's it. That's all you do. You go in with a power mic and a thermometer, you roam around till you find it.
I've prepared some jobs for you.
Alright, let's go again. Come on, we're committed now. We've got to get the weekly done. The challenge took the best part from the game, risk. Absolutely.
And get set up before investigating.
Again, I don't need a lantern. I don't need a smudge. I like... Do you think some weekly challenges need to be removed from the game? Because, like, it's easy, but it's boring. I don't think a weekly challenge should ever be boring. I think a weekly challenge should be like an exciting challenge. Right, welcome back to Brownstone. We're doing the weekly challenge again today. Hide and seek Seeker. We need to get 3 unique videos. We need to get our sanity below 25. I'm not going to do any of these. I'll be honest with you right now. I'm not going to do any of these. The reason being is we've got to do this another time after this. So as soon as I get 3 evidences, I'm leaving. It has to be doable for beginners sometimes. That's fine. But this is on high school. This is on high school. They should make the weekly challenge have to be a perfect investigation. I disagree. I understand why you're saying that, but I disagree. And the reason I disagree is imagine this challenge, but you needed to get a picture of the ghost, and it was a shade. It's not going to hunt. It's not going to do events around you. So how are you getting that picture? You see what I mean? Some weekly challenges are more to relax and not so rough as normal runs, in my opinion. Well, they are certainly relaxing in that nothing happens. But they also reward quite a lot. Like, weekly challenges are what? $5,000 and 5,000 XP? That's pretty huge. That's a large amount of stuff. This challenge is just find the ghost room. It basically is. Yeah, the challenge is low-key. Find the ghost room. Yeah, you're not wrong. Just find the ghost room and you win, basically. Because you got 3 evidence. As a beginner, I wouldn't play the high school. Oh, give it a go. Give it a go.
Thanks for the follow, sausage.
Kalai Desktop? I love that name. That is an awesome name. Thank you for the follow. I love that. That's a really creative name. Kaleidoscope. Is it like kaleidoscope, guys? In case people are like scratching their heads and going, huh? Why? Why is it a good name, Ghostkai? It's a play on words. I appreciate a good play on words. It's good fun. So yeah, I've had all kinds of commenters today. I had one on Instagram, actually, on that Resident Evil video, just before stream. And, from someone who makes fursuits. You know, everyone's got to make a living. And this person said... Oh, look, there's the bone. This person said, just say you don't have any friends. Just say you don't have any friends to play Resident Evil 5 and 6 with. I'm like, what? I played Resident Evil 5 on launch for like 100 hours with friends. I loved Resident Evil 5. What are you talking about? What is this comment? This is like a chronically online comment that you just immediately resort to insulting people. And I very much am of the opinion that Resident Evil 6 is, Have you guys ever heard of bad pub syndrome? Have you guys ever heard of bad pub syndrome? Heen, hello there, good morning. Leona, hello, good morning. So bad pub syndrome is a term that I've been using for a few years now. I'm trying to make it a thing. Bad pub syndrome is quite simply the venue is crap. So it's crap, it's a crap pub, they serve crap drinks, crap music, everything's crap, yeah? But you still have a good time because you're going there with friends. Now there are games like that suffer from bad pub syndrome, where if you play that game by yourself, you're like, this sucks. This sucks. But you play it with friends, you're having a great time. And the reason you play it with friends and you're having a great time is because you like your friends. It's less about the game, it's more about having fun with your friends. So crap pub syndrome. So you would happily go out on a night out to a terrible pub, but as long as you're with your friends, you're still gonna have a good night. You're still gonna have a good night. I didn't have fun on RE6, and yes, I was playing solo. I'll be honest with you, last time I did a Resident Evil marathon, Last time I was doing a Resident Evil marathon. Oh, there's a ball down there. If there's a ball there, that means it's been transported from the central hall. The gymnasium, I believe. Yeah, last time I did a Resident Evil marathon on stream, I literally asked people in the community, I was like, hey guys, can we just skip Resident Evil 6? I don't like it. You don't like watching it. It's just not fun for any of us.
Thanks for the follow, sausage.
And the community unanimously voted, yeah, we'll skip 6. no, like if we wanted to watch like a subpar Gears of War clone, you know, there's places on the internet you can go for that. It looks like the ghost is an entranceway ghost. Will you be playing 9 in first or third person? I think, given that it's part of the trilogy of 7 and 8, I would probably play it first in first person, because that's where they sort of indicate that those games are meant to be played, because 7 and 8 are natively first person. So I'm gonna play it in first person on 9 to begin with. What, the new update on Phasmo? The one from like 3 weeks ago? Haven't done RE6 yet, but I've done all the other mainline games so far. Should probably try it later this year. Brace yourself, Heen. It's a very different game. Okay, so we've got cold temperatures in the corridor, which means one of the rooms adjacent to the corridor is the ghost room. I don't know which one, but one of these. Hey Joe, how's it going? I thought there was a new one. No, not at the moment. It's still the Chronicle update, mate. Right, so this locker room was also pretty cold, and it wasn't 20 degrees like the other rooms. Give me a sign. Yeah, I think this is the room. Resident Evil has an identity crisis. Well, I think it did. I think 7 did a lot to bring the game back to its roots of being survival horror. Remember that this is a genre that is the bread and butter of Resident Evil. It literally invented survival horror as a genre. That survival horror wasn't a thing before Resident Evil 1. Well, they did a game before Resident Evil that was sort of the blueprint for it, but realistically, Resident Evil was the first survival horror game. So I've heard, in all fairness, I tend to go through some 200 to 300 indie horror titles a year. So I'm used to game quality going everywhere. Oh yeah, me too. I do loads of indie horror. Village threw me off. Village was, I like Village, but it has a bit of a personality crisis. It's like it doesn't know which kind of game it wants to be. Yeah, this is definitely the room. Okay, cool. It's not entirely sure what kind of game it should be. With 8. Because, like, do you know what it feels like? It feels like a Frankenstein's monster of a game. Where, like, different parts of the game were made by different developers. And then they just, like, sellotaped them all together. So, like, the Lycans, that feels like very Resident Evil 4. With, like, the werewolves and that. That feels like, it just feels like Resident Evil 4. And then, like, stomping around the castle with Lady Dimitrescu coming after you. That's very much like going around the RPD with Mr. X following you. And then you got, like, the House of Haunted Horrors. What was that one called? Began with B, didn't it? I've forgotten the name. Oh, there's Orbeez. Whatever one that was, with the giant baby monster. You know the one I mean. That was very Silent Hill. And then the factory was basically like a Resident Evil 5, almost. Beneviento. That was it. Beneviento, yeah. But the Beneviento house was like Silent Hill. So yeah, it's it had a bit of a strange mix-up of genres. And I'm not really sure why they did it like that, because they almost feel like separate games. What's your take on the new Death Stranding? I've not played it yet, but I'm looking forward to it a lot. Your favorite Resident Evil was 3? What, the original or the remake? Ethan as a character in the Resident Evil verse just didn't work. He talked too much. I suppose, though, when you compare it to the old Resident Evil games, the characters did have a lot of internal monologue. And I suppose he was just saying it out loud. Oh, the original? Yeah, the original RE3 is great. How do I get better at Phasmo? Honestly, you just keep playing. Wherever your weaknesses are in Phasmo, you just look to improve those. Oh, a shipment is due today. Guys, I've ordered myself something cool for today. Hello, High Scores. How you doing? What would you consider the scariest game you've ever played? That's a good question. The scariest game I've ever played. I would say my very first playthrough, many, many years ago, of Alien Isolation was probably pretty scary. Because it's just entirely unpredictable. Like, just the way the AI works in that game made that game so scary. Where are you? What do you want? How old are you? Because, like, you never quite... Especially for your first playthrough, like, obviously now I'm wiser and I've played it loads and loads of times. But my first ever playthrough of Alien Isolation, like, you really are just like a naked babe out in the woods. And there's hungry wolves around every corner. Do you know what I mean? Like, you feel so vulnerable in that game. And the Alien AI is just, it's chef's kiss. It is just perfection. I don't think it's been topped since. And that game is like 11 years old now. Have I played PT? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I've got a PlayStation 4 with PT on it. I was really looking forward to that as well. Because the thing about Alien Isolation for a first playthrough...
Thanks for the follow, sausage.
Now, I'm not talking about subsequent playthroughs. Like, I play Alien Isolation probably once or twice a year because I love it. It's my favorite horror game of all time. But I would say when you play it for the first time ever, you never really get used to the horror. Like, you don't really get a handle on how the alien actually works by the end. And because of that, it never stops being scary. It's quite unpredictable for a new player. Whereas, like, if I take Mr. X in Resident Evil 2
Thanks
Remake,
for the follow, sausage.
you learn quite quickly what his limitations are. You learn that he can't go into the safe room. You learn that you can kind of, like, bait him to come up ladders and stuff, and then you just go the other way. And, you know, you can, like, play around his AI quite effectively. But in Alien Isolation, you just can't do that. If you start hiding in vents more, he starts checking vents more. If you start hiding in lockers loads, guess what? He's going to start checking those lockers more. You may not know this as well, but the alien even, like, learns to adapt to your tools. It learns to adapt to your tools in that game as well. Like, if you throw a flare, the alien will go and check out the flare. If you keep throwing flares, the alien will ignore the flares. And it will go, this is a distraction. I don't need to... I know there's orbs, by the way, guys. I know there's orbs. It'll go, this is a distraction. I don't need to go and investigate it. And then if you keep throwing flares, eventually the alien will go, I saw where that flare was thrown from. I saw where that came from. I'm going to go and check out the area where it came from. I love that. I love that. And it's the same with some of the other things as well. SP649, thank you for the follow. Big Pink Lemon, thank you for the follow. I can barely watch someone else play it. We might be due for another Alien Isolation playthrough. What's the weekly challenge? It's hide and seek seeker. So you basically have a completely passive, boring ghost on high school that can't hunt you, You have 3 evidence, and you have to try and get the ghost right. It's a very boring thing to do, Owen. The last time I was too scared to keep playing was Amnesia the Bunker. See, I hated Amnesia the Bunker. Maybe I need to retry Amnesia the Bunker, but I found it incredibly boring. To the point where I asked chat what they thought, and literally everyone in chat was like, kill it, get it off the screen, bin it. No one liked that game when we played it. Maybe it's worth another go, who knows. First time tuning in. Happy to be here. Long time Instagram follower. Love the clips. Hey, thanks, buddy. I appreciate you. Oh, hello. We got feats. We got feeties. Right, so we got orbs and ultraviolet. So, freezing for a Hantu. Nope. So it's not a Hantu. Remember, this is 3 evidence, so it's gonna be. Where are you? How old are you? What do you want? Uh-huh. You're very scary. Wait, I'm so confused. Was that not the ghost? Was that you guys? I think that was you guys. Thank you very much. Calling Obaki? Maybe. It's not really doing anything. Unfortunately. We could just sit here with the power mic and see if we get a Banshee scream. Devil Lunatic, thank you for the bits, mate. You actually got me there. I thought that was real. I thought that was real. Guys, thank you for all the follows on TikTok as well. I appreciate that. Yeah, you got me. Well done. I thought that was real. I thought that was real. It got you too. Yeah, I was like, huh? I thought the ghost was here. I thought it was there. That's why I turned the lights on to have a look at it. You play on Steam? That's the 3rd time you've asked that, Citron. Yes. Yes. Oh, dots. There we go. Right, Banshee. Alright, let's go. We could wait for a Banshee screen, but we've got to do this challenge one more time. What makes a great horror game is the suspense or the sudden jump. No, jump scares are the worst form of horror because they are overused and they are under-earned. The best thing about horror games is the feeling of dread. Dr. Weefy, thank you for the 200 bits. So, like, let me give you an example, right? Let's say this isn't Phasmo for a second. Let's just say this isn't Phasmo. If you play a horror game where something occurs that makes you hesitate to walk around that corner, that is good horror. Even though it's not real, it's just a video game, you have full autonomy and you are perfectly in control as the player. If the game makes you hesitate to do anything, it's good horror. And you can only do that by building tension and building a feeling of dread. Alien Isolation is a masterclass in it. Your Prestige 2, 237 hours in the game. Let's go! Big up all the legit players. Oh yeah, Home Sweet Home. I've played that. It's a great game. Suspense makes my hands sweaty and my heart rate up. Jump scares make me pee my pants. Yeah, like, do you know what it is? It's quite literally the difference between Phasmophobia and Demonologist. Phasmophobia, whether you know it or not, whether you've noticed it or not, if you don't take sanity pills like me, you will notice it. The tension and feeling of dread towards the ghost increases over time in Phasmophobia. Because over time, your sanity gets lower, the ghost gets more aggressive, the ghost starts doing more events and stuff, and it starts, like, interacting with more objects, and it builds, like, once, let's say you've got a ghost room, and the ghost is hyper aggressive, but your crucifixes are gone. You are now hesitating to go into that room. Like a lot of people would. A lot of people would be scared to then go back into that room. Because the safety net's gone. Right? Been enjoying your Subnautica? Oh, I'm having such a good time with it, Illithid. I'm having such a good time with Subnautica. Right, final challenge.
Got the intel. Looks like this is
Like, that's actually why I don't use sanity pills, guys. I know we joke about it. The reason I don't use sanity pills is purely it makes the game scarier and more fun for me. Like, it builds the tension up a lot better. So yeah, for me, that's what makes a good horror game, is you build that tension, you build that feeling of dread and just terror. And then you just ease off a bit. You allow the player to scare themselves. You allow the player to scare themselves. Like, look at, with Alien Isolation, just knowing that the alien is in the next corridor and you hear it moving around is terrifying. Like, you know that you need to get past that alien at some point, right? You need to sneak past him or try and distract him or whatever you need to do, right? But for some reason, there's this like paralyzing sense of fear that stops you just going for it. Even though it's a video game, even though it's not real and the alien can't hurt you, like, it's just that, it's like our primal lizard brain making us go, that's dangerous. That's dangerous. Don't go there. I think we might have found the ghost. 10 degrees in here. But it's 16 outside. 17. Yeah, everywhere else is like 16, 17, 18, but this room is 10. I think we might have found the ghost. They haven't added a new ghost for quite a while. No, they haven't. But do you know what? That's kind of a good thing. If you add too many ghosts too quickly into Phasmo, you would kind of ruin the game. Personally, I don't think they should add any new ghosts into the game at the moment until they've refined some of the older, weaker ghosts. Like when we look at ghosts like the Goryo and the Shade, the Myling, like they're not great ghosts to investigate. They're not really fun or interesting. I would much rather those ghosts get reworked before they add any other ghosts. What do you think of adding a witch? Is it a ghost witch? I feel that we shouldn't add anything that's not a ghost. Imagine if it was a Shade. I mean, it's going to happen at some point, right? I do think we found the ghost room, though. 10 degrees. 9 degrees. 8 degrees. 7. It's getting colder in here. It's much hotter outside. Right, okay. I'm happy with that.
Thanks for the follow, sausage.
I'm happy with that. Yeah, I'm not in favor of adding anything to Phasmo that isn't a ghost. When is discount? I don't know, Citron. I'm afraid. I don't know when there's a discount. You can go on CD keys and get the get Phasmophobia for like 30% cheaper on PC. If they have CD keys at the moment. The game's been very popular at the moment. It might be out of stock. Girl Gamer, thank you for the follow. We like girl gamers on this channel. About 60% of this community is women. Phasmo just had a discount? I think so, yeah.
Follow, sausage.
FJ2911, thank you for the follow. When is the new map rework coming out, by the way? I can't tell you that. I can't tell you that. I do know when. I do know some things that I'm keeping tight-lipped about. Yeah, I'm not gonna say anymore. I'm not gonna say anymore. How do I get the custom card design? Which one? They all have specific ways to unlock them. Where are you? How old are you? Put this on while we do this. The purple Twitch one? Oh, that's long gone. That ended like Beginning of last week? That's long gone. You can't get it anymore, I'm afraid. Where are you? How old are you? Okay, 3 degrees. Yeah, we're definitely in the right place. Right, we'll just carry on gathering stuff. There's no point messing about. John G, how you doing, mate? Good to see you. Gamer's Wife IRL, thank you for the follow. I have on Steam $14.50. I wait till it's on discount. Okay. Yeah, I have played The Last of Us. Last of Us is very good. I wasn't a huge fan of The Last of Us Part 2, but I was a big fan of the first one. And it's nothing to do with, like, the story or any of the other usual complaints people have about that game. My complaints with the second game was it kind of turned into a bit of an action arena. Like, it became very predictable, and I don't think that's a good thing for a game like that. Like, you would literally walk into an area that has very obvious cover placements. And immediately you go, oh, okay, they're about to spawn a bunch of enemies to kill. You kill the enemies, and then you move on, and then you arrive at another combat arena. And it was like 80% of the game was like that. I don't know. It was missing that, like, that downtime, that breath of fresh air that the first game had, where, like, Joel and Ellie would just be exploring and talking and stuff. There wasn't as much of that in the second game, which I thought was a shame, because I thought it was, like, the strongest part of the first game. How do I level up fast? Hello? That was a fake sound, wasn't it? That was a fake sound, wasn't it? He got me again. He got me again. Twice. Twice you've got me. Twice you've got me. Got him. You did. Well done. The fact that Phasmo is still under £20 at this point is such good value. It is. I mean, I always thought that they were insane to have the game for like $10. Like, that blows my mind that it used to be that cheap. And then they finally put the price up to $20. And I'm like, okay.
Oh, crumbs.
That's still insanely good value. That's still insanely good value. Imagine if they brought out, like, a collector's edition physical copy of Phasmophobia. What would the special stuff be? If they brought out a collector's edition of Phasmo, like a physical one, what would you like to see in that box? Like, I would like to see a deck of tarot cards, because that's easy to produce. It's literally just some cards, right? A deck of tarot cards, I think, would be a no-brainer. Ah, he's thrown the camera on the floor. I mean, we can low-key still watch. Cursed object? Well, it wouldn't be all the cursed objects, because otherwise the box would cost you like £1,000. A music box that plays the music? Well, I already have one of those. You can already buy the music box online. You can already buy it, remember? It exists. It plays the music. It's real.
Thanks for the follow, sausage.
Yeah, do you know what? A ghost... Someone said the ghost journal? Yeah, that's a great idea. Hello, E. Welcome in. Are you doing the weekly? Yeah, this is the weekly. Yeah. It's not a fun weekly this week. Oh, God. This is... Ugh. Right, let's take some salt in for UV. Take some salt in for UV, and I think that's it. A sound recorder? No. Yeah, guys, come on. It's a video game collector's edition. You're basically talking about something not over the top. It's going to be something affordable for the devs. How you doing, Crypto, by the way? Salt? Yeah, just a jar of salt. That would actually be amazing. Is there a cursed object to use? Not for this weekly, no. No, not for the weekly. It's a friendly ghost, so it can't hunt. You don't lose sanity, and there's no cursed object, so you can't force a hunt. A smudge? Yeah, maybe. A lot of people think this week's challenge is boring, but I think it's great to learn new maps and still get XP. And yeah, sure. But I don't know. Are you learning much by coming here? Oh, finally! Thank you. You feel bad for tricking me twice? No, you don't. No, you don't. You're probably gonna trick me 3 times. You're probably gonna trick me 3 times. Yeah, like the collector's edition could come with like an ID card for being a ghost hunter. A certificate showing you as a qualified investigator. See, that's the kind of cheesy stuff you need in a video game collector's edition. That's what we need. Oh, it's got writing and freezing. There we go. Writing and freezing. It's a Moroi again. It's a Moroi again. I'm not... guys, did we bother with this? Prevent hunt from crucifix. Well, we literally can't do that. Cleanse the area we could do. 2 unique paranormal sounds we could do. Or we just leave and go and play some normal Phasmo. I think we leave and go and play normal Phasmo. Would have loved the journal with evidence and info. Yeah, I think that'd be cool, actually. Yeah, let's go and play some normal Phasmo. As nice as it is to get 5k. Yeah. Do you have any good tips for a player that has just started playing? Gal Gamer, I'm going to go for the tip that I give every single new player. And that's, please, for the love of God, prioritize keeping yourself alive over everything else. Don't risk your life to get a piece of evidence that you don't need, or like a picture that you don't need. Ooh, 5 stops away.
Welcome back. I've got the jobs ready for you.
Like, just prioritize staying alive, and you will do a lot better at the game overall. You know, this 5,000 XP was not worth it for me, now that I think about it. Think about it, we've just spent an hour to get 5,000 XP. If I'd have just been playing normally, I probably would have got about 6,000 to 9,000 in that hour. APOC 3? No, God, I want to have some fun. Devil, I've just spent an hour walking around. The last thing I want to do is go onto Apocalypse 3 and spend another hour walking around. Yeah, but it's 3 investigations, Crypto. It's 3 investigations. Because it's the weekly. Yeah, guys, I would like to have some fun now, please. I would like to have some fun now. We're not going to spend another hour walking around. Let's go to Tanglewood and play some normal Phasmo. You got to talk to chat in a cozy Phasmo vibe. That's it. To be fair, that's every investigation. It doesn't matter what's going on. This is the vibe all the time. Goes Twitch. Is that how I say your name? Hi. The new challenge mode is annoying you. I've done it 1 out of 3 times, but I'm not great at remembering what one does what. Oh, was in the ghost types? You literally don't need to know anything about the ghosts. You don't need to know anything about the ghosts at all for the weekly challenge, because it's 3 evidence. I imagine you have every trophy. Yeah. That'll take me 2 days to get that much XP because I have a curse at the moment where the ghost spawns on me. Oof, that's rough. I have a day off school because I broke my collarbone. Ow. Ow. Ooh. Made me do a little... Ooh, my bumhole did a little squeeze then. I don't like that. Ooh. Hope you're alright. Apollo Jazzy, hello there, welcome in. Right, welcome to Tanglewood Street House. Let's play some proper Phasmo now. My name is Ghostkai, I hope you're having a wonderful day. We're here by ourselves because we haven't got any friends. We don't use any sanity pills, and of course, we have an open microphone, which means everything you can hear, the ghost can hear too. We're to investigate Judy Carey. We need to witness a ghost event, we need to detect the ghost with a motion sensor, and we need to collect 2 unique paranormal sounds with the sound recorder. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hello there, One Fat Cat. How's it going? Are there any drops coming soon? Maybe. Maybe. You'll see. I'm a new player starting a little over a month ago. How do I transition to Nightmare? You just do. Just see how you get on. If you've been working your way up and you've unlocked Nightmare, just see how you get on. Just give it a try. I heard things being thrown, I think in the bedroom. Wow, and a door move and another item? Okay, this sounds... Yeah, okay. Hello, sausage. You're very keen on... Wait, it wasn't in here? Oh, yeah, it was. Right, let's grab everything. Let's get back in. Sounds good. I'm happy and comfortable playing on my own now. Good, I'm glad to hear it. Very glad to hear it. So, guys, would you like to know what I'm having delivered soon? It's on its way. I've invested in the stream. No, it's not food. I wish it was food. Ooh. Ooh, cheeky little lunch. I have invested in the stream. And specifically, what I've done is I have bought a laptop to edit while we're in Malaysia next month. Because I'm going to be making content out there. So that means I can actually make some content out there. It even has a little webcam on it. So, you know, who knows? Who knows? Oh, it can't be a mare because it turned on the light. So yeah, I've bought myself a laptop. In the end, I was doing some research and I'm not being funny, guys. Like, the MacBooks and stuff, they were like £1,000. They had like 16 gig of RAM. Like, for video editing and processing and that. Not great, really. The Googleman, thank you very much for the follow. But the one I got is a Lenovo. It's like a gaming laptop, but that's not why I got it. Because, you know, I've got my Steam Deck and stuff. I don't really care about a laptop for gaming. It has like 24 gigs of RAM in it, which is pretty great, to be honest. You're an absolute sex bomb. Wow. Miss Bamshi, thank you very much. And you are already my favorite Phasmo streamer. Well, thank you very much. That's very kind of you to say. I don't know about the sex bomb part. Where are you? Where are you? Hello? What? Got me again, didn't you? Where are you? Please don't make his head any bigger. Well done. Was it this door? Uve? Guys, we got some Uve. Uve. Alright. Let's have a little look, see. How do I identify the mimic? It's so annoying. Mimics are very easy to identify because they always have one additional evidence that is always a fake orbs. So if you're playing on 0 evidence, the mimic will have 1 evidence. If you're playing on 2, it will have 3. If you're playing on 3, it will have 4, etc. And the extra evidence is always orbs, and it's always fake. Oops. So, for example, now we've got UV and orbs. I now need to test for freezing and spirit box in case it's a mimic. I like how you can't tell whether it's the game or the stream. I mean, the timing is quite well done, to be fair. Does Phasmo play well on Steam Deck? I've not tried it on my Steam Deck yet, but other people have told me it's pretty good. I can't speak to how it plays on Steam Deck though. I would imagine it's pretty good. Like Steam Deck's pretty amazing for most games. Can you get extra inventory slots? Nope. Is it always check freezing? No. So the reason, right? Let me explain why I'm doing extra checks. So I'm playing on 2 evidence, right? A mimic cannot have EMF 5 dots or writing. So if you ever get EMF 5 dots or writing, you don't need to check for mimic. However, if you get 1 or 2 of the other evidences, you must check for a mimic. You must check for a mimic. And a mimic, so mimic's real evidence is UV, spirit box, and freezing. But because we got orbs and UV, I need to just double check we don't have spirit box or freezing. Just in case it's a mimic. It plays amazingly on Steam Deck. I've run it with 0 issues. Well, there you go. We've got someone in chat saying it. I really want a Steam Deck. Wait, a Stream Deck or a Steam Deck? Because they're 2 very different things. A Stream Deck is a little thing with buttons on it that streamers use for scenes and stuff. A Steam Deck is basically a gaming PC in the palm of your hand. Where are you? Where are you? How old are you? What do you want? You mean a Steam Deck? Okay. Yeah, I mean, they're good. They're very good. Right, let's get a picture of that UV. Lovely. Thank you. Oh, actually, let's not do the chair. Let's get some salt first. Let's get some salt first. I've seen video editors using a Stream Deck, e-binding some shortcuts on them. Yeah, you can use it for whatever you want. It's literally, they're literally just macro buttons that you can use for basically anything. Sound recorder, ghost event, cool. Good morning, Spice. Is ghostwriting book tier 2 or 3 just for the aesthetic, or do they make a difference? Tier 2 has a wider range and an increased chance for the ghost to write in it, I believe. It's literally just better in every way. A lot of tiered items are literally just better in every way. Oh, I missed the flickering lights, damn. Ty June, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome in. Come on. That'll do. That'll do. Oh, also, he hasn't stepped, has he? Oh no, we know it's UV. It is UV. Sorry, I'm being an idiot.
Smunchy budgies.
It quite literally is UV. Right, I'm gonna very quickly just get ready. You can actually get rid of dots. Wait, you stepped in all the salt and then didn't step? Oh, I hate it when they do that. I hate it when they do that. Come on, I want a picture of your feet. I've got to go get more salt now. It's under the bed. Was it? Oh, I didn't see it. I need those feet pics, guys. Listen, we're a full-time content creator now. We're a full-time content creator now. We need to earn some money, okay? I need some feet pics. There's a print under the bed, I'm sure. Yeah, I think I missed it. Is a picture of footprints and handprints 2 different uniques? Yep. Yeah, they're 2 different pictures. How are you tricking me every time? Oh. How are you tricking me every time, dude? Every time. Right, let's, I'm not even, like, pretending. You are actually tricking me every time. Like, I know some streamers will, like, fake reactions and stuff. But you're actually tricking me every time, and it's actually starting to annoy me. We're in a fight. We're in a fight now. Making me look silly. Ooh, dirty water. Kai, do you know when the next update is coming? Yup. I can't tell you more than that. Tanglewood's getting reworked. Tanglewood is getting reworked, yes. Tanglewood is getting a full remake treatment in the same way that Blaisdell and Grafton are. And let's be honest, if we're being even remotely intelligent about these things, it's pretty obvious they're going to do it with all the old maps. What's your favorite ghost? Mimic. I love Mimic. Mimic's great. Best ghost in the game. Huh. No ghost object. Stop playing hard to get. Tell us something. I can't. I'm under NDA. You do, like, if I told you, they could sue me. They could literally sue me if I told you. I'm a good boy. I have to do as I'm told. I have to do as I'm told. You know how hard it is to keep secrets when you got a mouth this big? Right. Was the summoning circle downstairs, maybe? No. Have I found the potato? Yes. Huh. We won't tell them? Someone would, though. Someone would put it all over... No, I know exactly what would happen. Is some TikTok... Well, that was a freebie. Well, that was a freebie. Oh, crumbs. Oh, right. No, I know exactly what would happen is I'd say it on stream, and then some TikTok Phasmo creator would go and put it all over their own channel, and the word would get everywhere. I should have grabbed the sound recorder then. That's not the sound recorder. Wait, where is the sound recorder? There it is. That'll do. Oh, hell yeah, let's go. Okay, this thing's like kind of angry. Huh? Kind of angry. Okay, wow, alright. You need to chill, Mamacita. I ask myself the same thing every day. Why? Why? It's not a hunt because it's not freezing. We could just do a hunt test at this point, to be completely honest. Alright. Bet. Let's go this way. Why? 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 Hi, Guy, how are you? I'm doing very well, thank you, Mark. Welcome in. Alright, guys, we're going to look for Obaki shapeshifting. I'm going to look for Obaki shapeshifting. The reason why we've brought the crucifix out with us is because if it's a banshee and it roams to me, the crucifix can stop the hunt, hopefully. Do you prefer tier 3 smudge over tier 2? Yes, because it is objectively better in everywhere. What's your favorite pizza? I don't know, something with meat on it, like pepperoni. Onions are a plus. I don't want Tanglewood to get reworked. The thing is, though, like...
Thanks for the follow, sausage.
Everyone's worried about Tanglewood getting reworked, but I feel like all you need to do to make yourself not worry is go and look at the Bleasdale rework. The Bleasdale rework is amazing. Is shapeshifting 100% guarantee? Yeah, it should shapeshift every 12th blink or 13th blink in the hunt. It should shapeshift. Why is this not coming towards me? Hello? Yep, she shapeshifted. There you go. Did you see the shapeshift? It was pretty obvious shapeshift. She turned into the patient skin, bent over. Why? Wait, did I not get the bone? Did I get the bone? I did. Right. Okay. Tom and Jerry, thank you for the follow.
Thanks for the follow, sausage.
Happy Kitten, thank you for the follow. Yeah, so guys, I wouldn't worry about the Tanglewood remake because they have knocked it out of the park with the Bleasdale remake. It's so good. Like, it's maybe the best map they've ever made. And there's also, you need to remember as well, when Phasmo first came along, the original maps were basically just store-bought assets off of the Unity store. Like Tanglewood, Edgefield, Ridgeview, the original Bleasdale, High School. I can't remember whether Willow was or not. Willow might have been, I remember. But basically, most of the maps in the game were literally just store-bought assets, pre-built, off of a game store. That's why you can see some of these maps.
Bloody hell, look at Mr. Moneybags
Hayward!
Here. Thank you very much.
Hayward97_ gifted 5 subscriptions to the community.
Thank you very much for
Cheers to a Hayward97 for gifting 5 subs.
Thank
You're
you.
a legend. Ghostkai's head might be big, but your generosity is bigger.
True. By the way, I noticed the cursed object didn't appear. Have we turned it off? Hayward, thank you very much for the 5 gifted. That's incredibly generous of you. Yeah. I'll turn one on just for the photo. I'm so 30. One of my presents has arrived, an air fryer. I mean, air fryers are elite. That's a great present. Seal Phoenix, thank you for the follow. Despair, thank you for the follow. Hopefully, your name isn't indicative of your mood, Despair. Hopefully, we can cheer you up a bit. Yeah, the stock assets, they're very dated. I agree, Billy Mixer. And a huge part of making this game have its own identity is to get rid of those stock assets and replace them with maps that the devs have made themselves from scratch. It's a very smart thing to be doing. Because we played an indie horror game, was it last month? It might have been last month or the month before, I can't remember. We played an indie horror game. If you don't know, we do indie horror games every Friday night, and we just play all weird and wonderful indie games. We played an indie horror game last month. The beginning of the game literally takes place
for the follow, sausage.
in the Phasmophobia high school map. Like, you're playing and you're like, what the fuck? This is high school. But it's not. You got to remember,
Thanks for the follow, sausage.
you got to remember, it's not Phasmo's map. It's a map from a store. UV and sound sensor tier 1. Can you explain why you prefer those? Well, I don't use sound sensor at all, so I don't bother even upgrading it. It's pointless. And I use tier 1 UV because it's better than tier 2. I don't need to refresh this. I can just point it where I want. Even at doors. If you look up and throw it, it just sits there and illuminates the whole door for fingerprints. There's no reason to ever use a tier 2 in my opinion. Ace, thank you for the follow. Miss Bamshi, thank you very much for the follow. Right, welcome to Willow Street House. My name is Ghostkai. I hope you're having a lovely, lovely day. If you're not, well, sorry about that. Get over it. We're here by ourselves. We don't use sanity pills, because sanity pills are for losers. And of course, we have an open microphone, which means everything you can hear, the ghost can hear too. We're here to investigate Marcia Cray. We need to get a photo of the ghost, we need to escape the ghost, and we need to repel the ghost. Oh, wow, that's quite nice. Tier 2 UV is fun because it has liquid and it's wiggly. Sure. Sure. Okie dokie. I guess that's a good reason. Holly Lou, hello there. Thank you for the heart. Luke, thank you for the heart. Where are you from? I'm from London in the UK. I like tier 2 UV because it's wiggly. It's a bit wibbly wobbly. That's a very, do you know what? That's a legit reason. Hello? Well, that was the phone there. So we found the ghost. Hello, Bell Kate. How you doing? My smudgy wudgy shorts came in the post. Let's go. Yeah, for those of you who haven't seen the new merch, we've got smudgy wudgies merch now. Alongside like all the Phasmophobia ghost mugs and stuff like that. So we got some great merch at the moment. People are really buying lots of it, which is very nice for me. Didn't mean it in freaky way. Oh, no, I know. It just made me laugh. It just made me laugh. It was quite funny. I'm just very childish. Fair enough. I'm waiting for my mug. Oh, they're good mugs. I love my mug. I've got a Mimic mug. I've got the me with the Megamind head mug. For God's sake, you tricked me again! How are you tricking me every time with this sound? You know when you've tricked me because I look left every time. Because it's in my left speaker. And my left part of my headphones. You trick me every time. Thank you for the bits, dude. How do you get better at outrunning the ghosts? They usually get me. How are you trying to outrun them? Are you kiting or are you just running? Because if you're just running, you're not going to outrun them. Catastrophe. Hello, welcome in. Cheeky Pokey Queen. Hello, welcome in. Do 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 do. I mean, I didn't mean to place it there. Oh dear. You're broken bits? Oh no. I did not mean to place it there, guys. Running around a table usually, now I'm just using a smudge. The thing I would say to you, Apollo Jazzy, is do you need to be doing that? Now this might be a strange thing to say for a streamer, because everywhere you look, you see streamers and content creators looping a ghost round like a beer mat. And going, whoa! But like, let's have a real talk. Do you actually need to be looping the ghost round a table? Or could you just smudge it and go somewhere safe? You know? I feel like sometimes you don't need to be doing these things. A lot of players do them because they just see them done by other players. But you kind of don't need to do them. If you're playing Zero Evidence, you kind of do for information. Well, yes and no. There are lots and lots of ways to narrow down the ghosts without kiting round a table. I played Zero Evidence for many, many months. And not once did I ever feel compelled to do kiting unless it was absolutely necessary as a last resort. You can eliminate pretty much every ghost on the list without kiting. Late question because I was cutting my wife's pineapple, but the Ghostkai Mega Mind is an XL cup to fit the head. I think there is a XL version, yeah. Like, for like Obaki, it's a great test to do. Other than that, Onis and Phantoms for blinking. Do you need to look at any other ghosts in a hunt to work out what it is? Not really. Not really. But again, like, Phantoms have other ways to determine that they're Phantoms, and so do Onis. It's just the blinking is quite an easy way. Oh, hello. Will Revenant always find your hiding spot? No, that's the Ochen. God damn! Damn it, you tricked me again!
Thanks for the follow, sausage.
Ghost Kia. What do you think the ghost is? I don't know. How? I don't understand how you're getting me every time. Every time I look to the left. Where are you?
Get away.
Yeah, I thought so. You're always a bloody spirit box. Spirit poltergeist, Mayor Maroy, or Diochen. Ooh. Let's get our crucies down in case it's a Maroy. I put out a video about a month ago about, for new players, you should always place down crucifixes before you start using Spirit Box. But the real reason is because if you get a Maroy and you're now cursed, you're going to get hunted real quick. You're going to get hunted real quick, and you need some sort of defense against that. I'm going to put it in the entranceway because getting hunted in the entranceway is rough. That's only a tip really for new players. But I remember the comments on that video. Some people were like, well, everyone knows that. And I'm like, well, new players don't. This is literally a video for new players. You dumbass. Oh, I love the Phasmo community. Some of them are very, 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 very opinionated. Biggest pet peeve is people spelling my name Kia and not Kai. My family do it all the time. Ah, it's okay. It's just the type. I'm not trying to watch vids and learn on my own. I did watch Queso play though. Does Queso know how to play Phasmo? I don't mean this as an insult to him. Like, genuinely, I didn't know he was into the game. Absolutely not. Yeah, okay, so that's probably not a good way to learn. That's probably not a good way to learn. Right, where's my candle? There's my candle. Right, we're gonna get some evidence. We're gonna get some evidence, shall we up? Oh, yeah, I missed it, but it's fine. He's played it a handful of times. I don't think he was into it like that. No, I don't think so. See you later, Devil. Have a good dinner. Rambo, thank you for the follow as well. Appreciate you. Lovely. Turn off the motion sensor. Wait for the candle. It's becoming a bit routine, this now. Like, we know how to get these media evidences. Watching Phas always makes me want to play it, but bed is so comfy. Don't get out of bed to play Phasmo. Your sleep is important. Hunting ghosts is very, very, very fun, but your sleep is more important. I'm hooked though, playing almost every day. I am as well, to be honest. Like, I was only streaming Phasmo about like once a week before this update hit, but now that this update is here, I'm basically back to playing Phasmo like every day. This update has been incredible for the game. So good. You're putting me on while you draw? Hey, let's go. Like, I feel like... I think for a lot of veterans as well, this update has like completely reinvigorated the game for a lot of people. Sound recorder, here we go. Where are you?
Take it away.
Where are you?
From behind.
Where are you?
Elderly.
We're testing for a deer. How old are you?
Alex Lever.
What do you want?
Possible hate crime.
Act of hate.
Where are you?
Found far from their home.
What do you want?
An attack.
Doesn't seem like a Dio, does it, guys?
Get out.
That's not very nice. Ba-ba-ba-ba. Need to play this up. Then we're good. I can't play any horror unless I usually leave at the intro. I love it. I can play this game. It's so good. It's great. If it's a Mori, you'll get a burnt crucifix. Very true. That's why I put them down. I spent maybe 10 minutes trying to get the Dio breathing, but it just kept hunting. It was not a happy guy. Yeah, I can imagine that. It's because you're annoying it by talking with it constantly. Come on. Give me a sign. Just blow out the candle for me. Daddy needs an interaction. We could set up a cheeky little polty pile. Although, to be honest, has it thrown any object this so far? I don't think it's actually thrown anything at all. Oh no, it threw like one object over here, right? Oh, I can't even see it. I had a light turn on. Did I hear a light turn on? Oh, we need to investigate this. Yep, we did. It's not a mare. Not a mare. That's good. I like it when the ghost eliminates a ghost for us. God damn it. I do need to be careful that it's not changed room. You over here. 12 degrees. We turn this on as well. You like lights on? Definitely not a mare then. Really not a mare. I could simp over you. Hello, good morning. How are you doing? Hello. Spirit, Poltergeist, Maroi, Dio. I don't think it's a Dio. I'm not getting that. I'm not getting Dio energy from this. Where are you? How old are you? Where are you? Oh my god! Hi, how's it going? Where are you? What do you want? Don't like this. Oh, okay. What? What? You're throwing all of these. Nothing else. I feel like it's kind of in the corridor now. I'm very well, thank you. Lovely to see you. I could simp over you. It's very hot down here. 6 degrees, 7 degrees. It's definitely colder in the kitchen, but not by much. Hey, Kingy, how you going, man? Welcome in. Right. I think while we're not being hunted to extinction, let's get our pictures done. If I were to try solo on big maps, what's the best tool to find the ghost? The best tool to find the ghost is a combination of the parabolic mic and the thermometer. Or if you really want to game it and be a gamer, take a candle and a thermometer. Because thermometer will always be 100% good for identifying the ghost room. But a candle will hugely preserve your sanity. If you're holding a lit candle, it massively reduces how much sanity you lose. So for big maps, that's quite important, especially as a solo player. I think the ghost went to the loo. I think so too. 70. I mean, he's still here. Okay. I don't know what... Oh, there's the bone. Lovely. Are you not constantly crashing? Nope. I never crash in Phasmo, I don't think. Oh, I've already done the cursed object, haven't I? Did you check for the voodoo doll? No, you'll only get once. You'll only get one cursed object unless you specify otherwise. I feel like he's in the corridor though now. Yeah, 9 degrees. That's not... I think he's in the corridor. Whoa! He just threw all the shoes at me, I think. Yeah, guys, it's a poltergeist. He just threw all the shoes at me from the end of the corridor. That was exquisite. That was one of the coolest polty throws I've ever seen. Right, we're definitely going to move this into the corridor now that we know that. On console, I get disconnected over and over. Oh no, I'm sorry to hear that. Right, so put this over here. Fire extinguisher we don't need to record, but we could get a sound recording for it. So we're just gathering up evidence now. We're gonna try tonight. I didn't know candle did. Does flashlight? No, flashlight doesn't, but candles do. Give me a sign. The ghost has good humor. It does, yeah. It does. The ghost turned on the candle too? Did it? I thought it just hadn't blown it out. Oh, it did, yes! So, if Onryo was an option, it's not, but if it was an option, this ghost can't be an Onryo. Onryos are the only ghosts that cannot ignite fire. It's one of the new interactions they added with the Bleasdale remake is lighting fires. So candles, campfires, fireplaces, etc. Onryo cannot do it. So like how if you see a ghost turn on a light, it can't be a mare. If you see a candle get lit or any fire object get lit, it's not an Onryo. Which is quite cool to have that information. Very inactive, this ghost. For a poltergeist especially, it's very inactive. We're gonna have to like do some weird shenanigans, like film it in hunts and stuff. I thought I heard things being thrown. I think the issue is he keeps moving rooms, which is making it a bit difficult to lock him in. Holty's taking a vacation. He is a bit. Okay. Yeah, you're in here. What difficulty are we playing on? It's a custom difficulty. It's about twice as difficult as Insanity, but it still has 2 pieces of evidence. If you want to see the difficulty, I have it pinned in my Discord in the Phasmophobia channel. There's screenshots there you can copy and try yourself. It's really, really good for leveling, and it's fun because it's 2 evidence. 2 evidence is really fun Phasmo, so I recommend it. Oh god, Yuri, thank you very much for that. Right, come on. Oh. What? I reached it? Wait, hang on, what? What did we even record? That was paranormal talking. I mean, I'll be honest, that sounds more like whispering to me, but, you know, sure. It sounded like whispering to me, guys. It's so hard to work while watching your stream. Please be more boring. Impossible. Can't do that. I'm cursed with being interesting. I'm really sorry about that. Right, let's grab this. Put this in the bedroom. Gotta protect ourselves, Jack. Okay, lovely. We'll take this and this. You just blow out the candle so I can be done with this. Oh, God. Right. Sometimes I mistake talking for whispering. It's so annoying because I get duplicates. Yeah. Do you know what would be nice? Especially with like the tier 3 sound recorder, because it's digital. If there was some way to filter out certain sounds. Oh. There we go. I knew that was coming. Thank you very much. Right, lovely. That's all our sound recordings. We need a video and 1 photo. So I think we're going to film the crucifix burning. Heading into work. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, dude.
Sausage.
Good luck at work today, Shoestring. I hope you have a good day, mate. Tom, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. I'm going to get a smudge just in case. But then, would that be too overpowered if you could filter certain sounds? Yeah, I think it would be. On reflection, that might be too powerful. Smudgy budgies? Besides, I mean, you can set up sounds that you can record easy, you know? Like the camera. Sorry, not the camera. The candle being blown out. That'll do. That's a freebie. That's a freebie. Alright. Show yourself. Like, there's stuff you can set up to, like, at a minimum, Disturb, Salt, Motion Sensed, and Fire Extinguisher are 3 very easy recordings you can make the video. It's absurdly easy to get those. Whoa! God, I love a poltergeist. There we go. We're done. We're done. Right, we need to capture a photo of the ghost? Oh, bloody hell. Show yourself. Show yourself. Do I need to cleanse it? No. I need to repel and escape. I need to take a photo. Show yourself. Twitch is blocked at my work. Thanks for having YouTube. Oh, really? Well, you're very welcome. Interesting that they blocked Twitch and... Wow, it like throwing stuff everywhere? Chill. Show yourself. All I need is a picture of the ghost. What's the ghost name? Marcia Cray. Marcia Cray, show yourself. She's relaxing. Ah. Can I play? No, sorry, I'm playing alone. Do do do. I think we need to get rid of the summoning. Oh, hang on. No, we can't light the summoning circle. We won't have enough sanity to do that. I've rejoined your Discord. Oh, I've joined your Discord. Nice. How do you repel the ghost where someone is being chased on solo? You just literally light a smudge while it's chasing you. That's it. It's that easy. And basically, when you get these 2 objectives, when you get escape a ghost and repel, it's basically the same objective. So it's free real estate. It's free real estate. Do 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 do. He's still trying to hunt me. So we're gonna try and get a picture of the ghost. We're gonna try our darndest, folks. One of the worst things to try and get in this game is a ghost picture. Trying to find your custom settings on Discord. I play Nightmare all the time. Oh, you'll like this then. It's basically like Super Nightmare, essentially. Or Nightmare Plus. Or Nightmare... Double Nightmare. That's what I called it for years. Double Nightmare. Oh, here we go. Come on, sausage. Come on, pumpkin. Hi. I fucked it up again. Nightmare Premium. Yeah. Let's try again. Yeah, if you want to find my custom settings, you go give yourself the Phasmophobia role on the Discord, and then it's pinned to the top of the Phasmophobia channel. You can only see the Phasmophobia channel if you've given yourself the Phasmo role. I have tea? What kind of tea? Tea. Come on, ghost. I just want to take a picture. So we've done these. We just need this for a perfect game. Everything else is done. We just need a snap. And then we're good. What's your guys' like least favorite side objective to do in Phasmo? This might be mine. Because it's just a pain in the ass sometimes. I keep taking sanity pills so it never hunts me, so I usually skip the objective. Oh, what? Hunting's fun! Average sanity under 25%, but because I play with 3 other I suppose playing with other people, the average sanity objective sucks. Because it's not just your sanity you're worried about. Especially if you've got a van princess, that would suck. Because they're just sat there on, like, max sanity, you know? I suck at photos. The thing is, the reason why the ghost photo is so hard to get during a hunt is because there's a big amount of RNG involved. Because the ghost blink time isn't a specific blink time, it's a range. Hi. Hi. You alright? I would love a tasty and delicious lunch. What are you making? Is it a surprise? Oh my god. I love a surprise plate. Okay, that scared me. You nearly died. You nearly dropped grapes on yourself. Are we being hunted? No, we're not. Oh, we are being hunted. Hello, Ghosty. Come on. Got it. Yes, we got it. Let's go. It's definitely a poltergeist. Do you hear how much it was throwing stuff around? Video of the ghost. Oh, video. I think video of the ghost is one of the most fun side objectives now. Because you have to, like, let it hunt you. And, well, you don't have to let it hunt you, but you can do it with an event. But it's just really fun. We got it. To hide from a ghost, is it as easy as breaking line of sight? Yes. People overthink how to deal with ghosts in hunts. It's actually really easy. If the ghost can't see you, and it can't hear you, and it can't detect your equipment, it has no idea where you are. Like, it's that easy. Like, it sounds simple, but sometimes simplicity is the best. If you're scared during hunts, just find your hiding places early. Sure. I mean, to be honest, that's a good tip of just staying alive, is to find your hiding places early. Because then you have it in the back of your head, and you're not even thinking about it then. You get hunted, and you're just like, oh, okay, I'll just go there. I was under the impression that looping was the way. Now I'm going to start hiding. Looping is the way when looping has a purpose. If you are looping for no reason, other than it's what other players tell you should be doing. Think about it. Why are you looping? Are you looping to actually see some unique evidence, like the Obaki blinking? Or are you looping just because? Because if you're looping just because, you're risking death for the sake of nothing. To get videos and pictures to see in dots. Well, you can remember, you can use remember you can use events for those things as well. You can video the ghost in an event to get the objective, and you can take a picture of the ghost in an event. I only did it in a hunt then because I forgot I had the objective. Otherwise, I would have tried to do it earlier, and I would have used an event because it's much safer. Right, let's go to Sunny Meadows Restricted. I'm just gonna grab a drink, guys. Give me 2 seconds. Opponent out. Hello, welcome in. Looping would make sense if you're trying to see the ghost behavior. Honestly, I understand what you're saying, like seeing a Hantu's breath. I don't think you need to see a Hantu to know it's a Hantu. You can tell it's a Hantu just by listening. You don't even need to see the ghost at all.
Thanks for the follow, sausage.
Hantu's speed is actually very easy to determine. If you've got the power on, for example, some parts of the house will be warm, some will be cold. The Hantu speed will go like this. It'll go up and down and up and down. You'll hear it go faster and go slower, go faster and go slower, depending on where it is in the house. So all you need to do is listen. The room is spinning. Shinjikari, have we had a few beers? Hello, Peter Beta Chicken Eater. What's up, Kai? How are you liking the new fancy Turtle Beach gear? I love my new Turtle Beach gear. Look, here's the mouse. I'm using it right now. Yeah, I'm loving the Turtle Beach gear. Guys, did you know that we are now officially sponsored by Turtle Beach? That's why I've got a fancy new headset and a new keyboard and a new mouse and a new controller. And it's pretty good. It's pretty good. If you want to check them out, if you put my code Ghostkai in on the checkout, you get 10% off anything on the store. 10% off if you put Ghostkai in at the checkout. Pretty good. I got a sponsored link as well if you want to see that. It's ! Turtle Beach in Twitch chat. Right. Looks good on you. Thank you. Thank you very much. You just woke up? All right. Ginger Ale, hello. When it's Apocalypse 3, it does help to confirm it, though. Yeah, but I would say you don't need to. You can still hear those fluctuations in speed, even on Apocalypse 3. It's not just, like, completely maxed out speed all the time. Like, you will hear... You just sit there with a power mic, you can listen to the speed going like that for a Hantu. Like, kiting... I feel like if you're kiting... If doing it for fun is a legitimate reason. If you want to kite for fun, that's awesome. If you're not doing it for fun, you need to ask yourself, why am I looking to kite the ghost in this hunt? If there's no reason why you're looking to kite the ghost, then don't do it. Because you're just risking death for like no real reason. Like the game has hiding places for a reason, guys. The game has hiding places for a reason. Because if you make a mistake while kiting, like, that's it. You've just wasted your time. You've lost all your gear. You've lost your money. You've lost your XP. Yeah, just think about, is there a reason I should be doing this right now? Oh my god, we've got so many things out for delivery. Including stuff for the stream, the subathon. Oh boy. Oh yes. You might need to shout at me so that I actually know to come to the door. My new laptop's coming as well for video editing. That needs a special code. My reason is it's a Diochen and it's hunting. Well, that would come under the fun category, I would say. Like, if you want to kite for fun, that's awesome. Go ahead. But if you're not kiting for fun, do ask yourself, why am I doing this? And if there's no good reason, just go and sit in a locker. Like, it's inefficient. It's really inefficient. Right, welcome to Sunny Meadows Restricted. My name is Ghostkai. I hope you're having a lovely day. We're here by ourselves. We don't use sanity pills because we're not a loser. And of course, we have an open microphone, which means everything you can hear, the ghost can hear too. We're here to investigate Betty Rook. We need to escape the ghost in a hunt. We need to capture 3 unique photos. And we need to cleanse the area with incense. Lovely. Take your Dio for a walk. Yeah, exactly. Stuff like that's fine because it's like, it's fun, right? Nothing wrong with fun. But if we're talking about like...
Thanks for the follow.
Evidential
sausage.
stuff? Like, I don't dislike it, but I'm not overly keen when people tell me that the correct way to do things is a certain way, and it's like something that's hyper efficient, like inefficient. Have you got your events on low? Yes. Isn't it hard to get the event if you need a photo of the ghost? Yes. I deliberately make the game really hard, Rambo. Give it a try. You'll be surprised. I deliberately make that's what I mean when I say it's twice as hard as Insanity. Like, it really is. Freakish Nightmare, thank you for the follow. Gemini, thank you for the follow. Oh, it's downstairs locked? No. Okay, we got the fuse. Right, I'm gonna check upstairs first, and then we'll come back down afterwards. Like, I had someone try to say to me that you need to see the Dio in a hunt so you can see its blink speed. Now, for those of you who don't know, Diogens do have a slightly slower blink speed, or is it slightly faster? I can't remember. It's one way or the other. It basically they have a slightly different blink speed, just like Onis and Phantoms. But no one in their right mind. Which room was that? Did you guys hear the light? I heard the light. No one in their right mind needs to see a Dio's blink speed, because it's so painfully obvious from the way it moves in the hunt that you don't need to do that. And I would say the same is true of Hantus, the same is true of Revenants, the same is true of a lot of ghosts. Why would you need to see that? Exactly, Lucy. It's irrelevant information. Was it the entrance? I don't know. Now, we need to be conscious. It could be a teleporting ghost that teleported next to us, touched the light switch, and then went back. Let's hang fire for the moment, just in case these rooms get colder. 19. 15. 14. 20. This room is a lot colder. It's not cold, but it's colder, sure. What about over here? 18. Oh, he's in the chapel. Yeah, he's in the chapel. I heard him throw something. Oh, I've not had a chapel ghost for ages. Well, let's hope we don't get an Onryo. Chapel Onryos are one of the most deadly ghosts in the game. Hello, Emo Hunter. How are you? How does the Diogen move? It knows where you are at all times, so hiding from it is kind of irrelevant. And it goes extremely fast until it gets to your location, and then when it gets close to you, it gets slower and slower and slower. And it becomes basically pretty much the slowest ghost in the game once it is nearly on top of you. So it's the only ghost in the game where you must kite it. You haven't got a choice. But they're very, 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 very easy to kite. To the point where it's hard to even call it kiting. You basically just go for a walk and the Dio can't get you. Ghost orbs. Very nice. Yeah, you just go for a walk, guys, and you won't get killed by a Dio. Very straightforward. No, I was too slow. Can you turn the power off? Can you not do that, please? Call in the Chapel Onryo. I've had it before, Tal, where... Oof. It was rough. Chapel Onryo is brutal. Any tips for how to do the Apocalypse 3 trophy? The big one I tell everyone, Rambo, and it can be an uncomfortable truth sometimes, is are you actually ready for Apocalypse 3? Can you confidently, as a solo player, do no evidence Phasmo? Once you're confident as a solo player doing solo evidence, you'll be okay. You'll be okay for Apocalypse 3. I'm not going to tell you like some cheese strategy. Oh, just keep reloading till it's a Dio. That's what people who suck at the game do. Don't do that. Why would an Onryo be deadly in Chapel? Because it's full of candles, and when Onryos blow out 3 candles, they hunt. So it's a spicy place to get an Onryo. It's a very spicy place to get an Onryo. Let me check my delivery because I think we were next. I can play No Evidence, but I've never played Apocalypse 3. Just give it a try then. Give it a try. Can they blow out 3 at once? Pretty much simultaneously, yeah. They can blow them out very, very, very quickly. Apocalypse is easy now. No picture needed. Yeah, they made Apocalypse much easier with this update. You don't need a ghost picture anymore to get Apocalypse Trophy. Which is a huge, huge, huge boon to people who are struggling to do it. But yeah, once you can confident, and when I mean confidently, I mean confidently. You can literally see the ghost hunting and see it blinking and go, ah, that's Phantom. And you just know instantly. That's, your knowledge has to be that on point for Apocalypse. You don't need a ghost photo anymore? Not at the moment, no. I don't know whether it's a bug or not, though. It might be a bug. So, you know, maybe if you haven't got it, now's the time to do it, I would say. 4 degrees. The thing that catches me off in Apocalypse 3 is speed. It is, but once you have a feel for 150% speed, the knowledge is there that, okay, baseline speed now sounds like this. I know a Twins is 10% faster or 10% slower. I know a Revenant is really slow. I know a Hantu will have fluctuating speeds. Do you know what I mean? Like, there's things that you will be able to tell even on 150% speed because your knowledge is already there. Do you not get scared? Nah, not really. I've got like over 2,000 hours of the game. I don't really get scared anymore. Go on. What are you making me? Oh, I'm excited. Hello, Lynn Sassy. How are we? We are the next stop for this Amazon delivery, so I might just not move off this camera until it's arrived, because he's literally just up the road, guys. And it's my new laptop, so that sounded crisp. Oh yeah, it's very crisp and cold. You can't answer the door because you're making us lunch. Is that a good answer? Not that you're in your dinosaur pajamas. Smunchy budgies. Oh dear, you've got a voice. You've barely got a voice and feel like you've been hit with a truck. Oh god, I'm sorry to hear that, Lynn Sassy. Yeah, I'm doing all right. I can't complain. I certainly can't complain after that. I get slightly jump scared. I would say for the most part, the Phasmo scares now make me have a slight exhale out of my nose. Oh my god. What is this lunch? Girl.
There were loads of crisps.
Thanks for the follow, sausage.
She made me, oh my god, look at that toasty. Made me a cheese and ham toasty with crisps. And I've got, and I've got, for a bit of elf, I've got a bowl of strawberries and grapes. Ice cold. Damn, girl. Hang on, we gotta have a bit of a crunch here, guys. Hmm. You didn't like it when someone called me a sex bomb, did you? Mmm. That is good. Oh, it's all melty. Yeah, the bread's nice and fried. Mmm. 10 out of 10, darling. Oh, man. Moz, where's ours? That's a good question. Where's chat's one? That's true. I'm taking her to Malaysia next month. Unless you're doing the same, you don't get the same treatment. Phasmophobia for me are usually just me toying with curse stuff for fun while my friends are in the ghost room. Fair enough. I know what I'm making later. Hell yeah. Got your last exam? I could simp over you. Good luck with your exam. Good luck. Good luck. I love welcome in. Wait, is your name I love 737s? Are you a plane nut?
Thanks for the follow,
Respect.
sausage.
You're welcome here. We like a flight sim stream here. Right. Guys, I'm not going to go back in just yet because the Amazon man is like almost outside. So once that's done, I'll carry on playing Phasmo. Oh, Moz, you've knocked it out of the park with this. This is really good. And this is that that oaky, smoky cheese. What is it? Gouda. Mmm. Oh, Amazon man's downstairs. I can see him, guys. Mm-hmm. Actually, no, I said that. Right, we're back. Did I miss dots or anything? Did I miss anything interesting?
Hi.
Oh god, 2 duplicates. That's not good. Yeah, we've had a few thrown items, unfortunately. That's okay. What's in the box? New laptop. I bought myself a Lenovo laptop so I can make content for YouTube and TikTok and stuff while I'm in Malaysia next month. Because next month, so I've got my subathon. If you haven't seen, we're doing a big subathon on the 1st of August. Uncapped. Do you want to see the incentives just while I'm eating?
Thanks for the follow, sausage.
What spec? I'm a bit of a tech geek. I can't remember off the top of my head. It's a Lenovo something. Let me find it for you. Which laptop is it? I'll tell you. So those are the incentives for the 1st of August. It's a Lenovo LOQ, the 15-inch one. It's got an RTX 3050 in it. It's got 24 gig of RAM. It's got an i5, 1 terabyte SSD. So for video editing, for my purposes, it's going to be amazing. We need the Jurassic Park marathon. Yeah, we do. Once I finish this bite, we'll go back in. Oh, I like having Moz here when I'm streaming during the day. $850 is an okay card. Yeah, I mean, I'm not buying it for gaming. I'm only buying it for video editing. Do you ever do the weekly challenge? I did it at the beginning of the stream, so. Does the Jurassic Park marathon include the latest films? Sure. We will watch all of Jurassic Park from the beginning. The complete chronological Jurassic Park. The last
Cheers for the sub, Big Pinkelman.
30 years of films.
Why do good farmers only excel when they're farming? Because they're outstanding in their field.
Big Pink Lemon, thank you for the Prime Gaming sub there. I appreciate that. Guys, did you know if you have an Amazon Prime subscription, you get a free subscription to use every month? And it takes money out of Jeff Bezos' pocket and puts it in mine. Where are you? How old are you? What do you want? Are you friendly?
Thanks for the follow, sausage.
Are you close? Are you near? What do you want? Are you friendly? I hoped subbing would cut the ads. No, it does. You just need to refresh. You're a brave soul playing by yourself. It's the best way to play. Playing by yourself in Phasmo is like a whole different vibe, man. It's great. Right, so there's definitely no dots, was there? So we're just gonna have to try and... I get some salt for UV, I think. I get paid Thursday. I'm gonna sub to you then. I know it's my first stream with you, but I think you're amazing. Oh, stop it. That's very kind of you to say. Say more nice things. Say more nice things now. I'm obviously teasing. For anyone who thinks I'm actually like that, I'm obviously not. Nice things. Hey, well done, Galaxero. If I had money, I'd be unstoppable. I mean, that's true of anyone, right? Guys, if I was a billionaire, there's no limit to what I could do. Yup. He has big balls, that's why he plays by himself. Very true. They are quite big. Wait, where's the UV? Oh, sugar. Where's the UV torch? Have I brought that in? I haven't. I heard you say 3050 is a good card, then ads rolled. Can I ask what you said? Oh, I said, so I've not got the laptop for games. I've got the laptop for video editing, for like YouTube and stream stuff and that while I'm abroad. And maybe even a cheeky little stream while we're out there. Who knows? Imagine a Phasmo stream from Malaysia. That'd be kind of crazy, right? If looks matched my confidence, I'd be unstoppable. Yeah. More nice things. Oh, thank you. You didn't have to say so many nice things. It's feeties. It's feeties, folks. Did that count? It did. Okay. It's not freezing, and it's definitely not Spirit Box, so, cool. Wait, we already got the candle blowing out, didn't we? I'll just sit here for the moment. You ever finish those squats? Not yet. Don't worry. I am going to be. Can I join you? No, sorry, Jake. Playing alone. Come on. Banshee, hand to her back. So back of your bench. At least it's going to be easy to work out. Should we get a power mic? I just don't want to miss him stepping in salt. It's a ghost. True. Bugger. How you doing, Steve? Good to see you, mate. But step in the salt, git. Step in the salt, you nerd. The game still logs the back of your fingerprint as evidence? Sure does. Someone should stream Phasmo inside a well-known haunted house, hotel, etc. That'd be kind of cool. Doing alright, looking at this ads manager on Twitch is twisting my noggin. I'll just put it on automatic. To be honest. I'll just stick it on automatic. Trying to the value of disabling pre-roll versus not. Honestly, I've done both for a while. If I can be completely honest, zero difference. You'll find a million YouTube videos from a million creators giving you guides on how to like min-max how to be a streamer and that, and ads is one of them. I'll be honest, I don't think it makes any difference. I've done both for like extended periods of time. Literally no difference. If I'm being honest. No difference to my viewership. No difference really to like money or in a huge way. Yeah, no difference. So just do whatever feels like good, I guess. Because I used to have no mid-rolls at all. And only pre-rolls. And then Twitch started making the pre-rolls worse and longer. So I just caved and eventually put the mid-rolls on, which turns the pre-rolls off. And honestly, it's not changed anything for me. Very angry. Whoa! Yes, man!
Thanks for the follow, sausage.
Hey, Soru, how you doing? The only time I get bothered by ads are when you get them in pre-rolls on a raid. Yeah, that can be very annoying. Although, I'll tell you what, I'd rather raid into someone and get an ad break than raid into someone and have them immediately put on a 2-minute trailer for their channel. No one wants to see that, man. Just be you. No one's interested in some 2-minute highlight reel of your channel. Like, just say hi and be a human being to people. You're doing good? I'm glad to hear that. I'm doing good too. Yeah, channel... If you have to put a little trailer as to why people should keep watching you while they're currently watching you, You're not doing a good job. It's literally made me stop raiding some people. If I've ever raided into someone and they're like, oh, hey, welcome in, thanks for the raid. Now here's a video about me and my channel. It's like, what?
I'm sorry for disturbing you.
Hmm.
But I think we need to have a moment for that toasty again.
It was incredible.
I think that was the best toasty ever.
I think it was. I think it was. And you've made some damn good toasties.
That was sublime.
Good for me for marrying you. I'll stop doing raids. I'm not very... do you know what? Raids are such a mixed bag. It's really nice to raid some people that you, like, know and whatever. But for the most part, I'll be ending my stream and I'll look on the Twitch list and I'm just like... I don't really want to raid any of these people. Or, like, the content I've been doing is so different to what this person is doing that it makes me not want to take the audience in there, if that makes sense. I'm in a game right now. We've been waiting for the ghost to hunt for the first time for 12 minutes on 0 sanity. Jay plays, are you in the ghost room? You might have a shade. You might have a shade. If you're in the ghost room and it's not hunting on 0 sanity. No, that doesn't make any sense. You're on 0 sanity and it's not hunted for nearly 15 minutes. Something is off there. I'm being completely honest. I want to do something potentially very risky. We're going to go and search for the bone. She sounds amazing. You should marry her. You reckon? You reckon I should marry Moz? Best thing I ever did. Right, we're looking for the bone, folks. If you see it, start screaming. When I say start screaming, I don't mean, you know, if you're watching me on the bus on your phone, don't just start screaming on the bus. That might get you in trouble. I mean, just like pipe up in chat. If you see the bone, pipe up in chat. Because I am colorblind, so I might actually miss it, in all seriousness. Hello? Right. I hate finding the bone. Bone blindness is real. Yep. Sure is. Yeah, I got sort of put off of Twitch raids for a long time because I had a string of raids that like just weren't very nice. Like I would raid into someone and it would be like just the most muted response imaginable. Like they were almost annoyed by your presence. How long do you stream for? I put my schedule out on my Discord every Monday. So it's there now. You can go and see it. But today we're streaming till 2 o'clock. Oh, it's hunting. Huh. Well, there you go. Today we're streaming till 2 o'clock, and then I'll be back tonight at 7 o'clock, streaming more Phasmo. I find it a bit cringe. No, I kind of get. I know what you mean. It's because it's all performative. Do you play Flight Simulator? Do I play Flight Simulator? Can you see that? You can see the top of my Thrustmaster. I've got a full HOTAS underneath it. I love Flight Simulator. I love Flight Simulator. That's why I said, when I saw your name was I Love 737s, I was like, you're welcome here. We're locked in while the ghost is deciding whether or not it's going to find us. I want to get back into Elite. Great game. Love Elite. Although it kind of, I was really, really into Elite, and then they released, what was it? Not Horizons. That was a really good one. The one after Horizons that added, like, you could walk around in first person. That kind of killed the game for me. It was awful. What's my thoughts on Assassin's Creed? It used to be good. Hopefully colorblindness settings are added in a future update. Yeah, I mean, that would be nice. I don't know how they would do it without trivializing some aspects of the game. Like, even though I'm colorblind and I struggle with some things sometimes in this game, I wouldn't advocate for the bone being, like, bright pink or something to make it stand out. Do you know what I mean? Like, these things are meant to be difficult to find. And I feel like you need to be careful.
Oh, I've been waiting for this. Oh, boy, I've been waiting for this. What's up, Mitch?
Hey, Sacred. How's it going, buddy? Oh, hello. What, Chris? I'm pretty sure those are Walker Sensations sweet Thai chili. A classic. A classic. I think I missed the ghost picture. Yeah, I did. Right, perfect game is fucked. So, let's just find the bone and leave, I guess. In fact, we could just leave. Well, we should probably kite it first. 2007 called and wants its best crypts back. There's a reason they've not changed them. Cookie on TikTok asks, what's the gaming company you would love to work with but you haven't already? Now, I've already ticked off a lot of boxes in that regard. I've worked with some companies that were like dreams to work with. I've played like World of Warcraft and that for the past, well, 20 plus years. And I've now helped Blizzard launch Diablo 4 and the last 2 WoW expansions with like campaigns. So that was great for me. I guess the only company left that I haven't already worked with that I would love to work with is Valve. Like, my God, if Half-Life 3 came out, or Portal 3 or something, do you know what I mean? Oh my God. I'd be all over that. I'm going to let it hunt, and then we're going to check for shape-shifting. It's a banshee. I didn't see any shape-shifting, did you? I didn't see any shape-shift. There we go. Oh, look, tier 3 incense. Oh, it's so bad, guys. Is there a company that you would turn down if they came to you? I don't know, to be honest.
Welcome back. I've prepared some jobs for you.
I don't really know much about every company, so I don't know. Off the top of my head, I don't know. Maybe, is it Nestle? Is it Nestle that are like the devil? Where they like buy huge swathes of land in Africa and then like take all the water and then sell the water back to the people? Angel Stein, hello. Isn't it Nestle that do that? Maybe I wouldn't work with Nestle. Can I join you? Jake, that's the second time you've asked, my friend. No, thank you. I'm playing by myself today. They've been evil with baby formula? That's right, I remember reading about that. Did they update the ghost bodies? Nope.
Reports of a cursed object nearby. This must be the reason that the ghost was summoned here. Take a look. You may be able to use it to your advantage.
Alright. Let's lock and load. Can I join? I know, Peter. I can only pray that one day I'm confident enough to go into a new stream and ask to play. I wouldn't have the balls to do that. I would have. Genuine question, have you ever played with followers or subs? Yeah, loads of times. Do you just prefer alone ghost hunting? I prefer the gameplay of solo Phasmo. And it also, as a streamer, it enables me to have I have complete control over what happens on my stream. If I have other people on my stream, suddenly I don't have complete control. Because like, if something bad happens on stream, it's all on me, right? Twitch don't care if other people are on stream. If someone goes, let's say I have a community day and I leave like the lobby up or something and there's people in the lobby and I go to the toilet or something, and while I'm in the toilet, one of the people in the lobby goes on like some insane racist rant or something, right? My channel would be banned. And from Twitch's point of view, and they're right, well, that's your responsibility. You left people alone on your stream. It was your decision to have them there in the first place. And they would be right. So I like to keep a tight leash on things. When I do a community day, what are the rules? There aren't really rules, to be honest. I just don't play with people that I don't think are safe bets, you know. It's fine. We had a community day a couple of weeks ago, like 2-3 weeks ago, with Phasmo, and that went really, really well. So yeah, it's not something I'm afraid of doing or anything. Sint, hello there. Welcome in. Right. Sorry, I could feel a big burp brewing, but it didn't really happen. Yeah, basically, it's just don't be a twat. Like, if you do anything that would warrant a ban, we will not only ban you from the channel, we'll report you to Twitch, and like, I will personally also report you to the Phasmo developers, who will ban you in-game. Like, permanently. So, me saying that usually has enough of an effect that everyone's on their best behavior. And it was great last time. We had a really good time. Right, Grafton Farmhouse, welcome in. We're here by ourselves. We don't use sanity pills because we're not a loser. And we've got an open microphone, which means everything you can hear, the ghost can hear too. We're here to investigate Ronald Cordero. We need to get our sanity below 25%. We need to capture 2 unique sounds and 3 unique photos. I was in ads. What were you talking about? I kind of can't repeat the whole thing. Sorry, Morgan. I appreciate you were in ads, but I can't really. It was like a whole 3-minute thing. I don't want to repeat the whole thing again. It was just about why I play alone for the most part, and how I manage that for community days. Ban me? You want to get banned? I was in that community day and everyone was amazing. Yeah, we had a great time. We had a really, really good time. And yeah, I was one of the only dudes. All women. It was it was basically ladies' night. It was basically ladies' night. I was the odd one out. Hey, it was a good time. It was a great time. Ghostkai was in heaven that day? I don't know what you mean, Moz. When will the next community day be? I don't know. But if you look at the subathon goals, there are several community days dotted throughout it. So expect community days to be a part of the subathon if unlocked. The first one's only 75 subs. I think we'll hit that very easily. Wish I could have been there. I was on vacation. It was a good time. The VOD should still be up, I think, if you want to see it. It was a really fun time. Well, I think we found the ghost. Phone in the room. Thank you. Any tips starting out this game normally? Only play Call of Duty so far, enjoying the grind on this. Oh, okay. Well, welcome to the community, Enigma. Phasmo is a pretty great game. It's got a very nice community that's very helpful as well. I would suggest, if you're brand new, I strongly suggest you do the tutorial. A lot of people skip the tutorial in Phasmo, and it's actually a really good tutorial. And then after that, just try and have fun with it, mate. Play with friends if you like, or play solo. They play very differently depending on which one you do. And then just basically start working your way up through the various difficulties. Like start on amateur. Once you unlock intermediate, give intermediate a go, and so on and so forth. And just slowly start increasing the difficulty as you get used to the mechanics of the game. It's a great game. It's a really good time to be a new player, actually. A great time to start out in the game. But yeah, if you've got any questions, feel free to... God damn it, you tricked me again! Hello, devil. Oh, dear. Would I ever do a Pokemon stream? Like what? Like the games or the cards or going out and throwing balls at wild animals? Like, what kind of stream? Just bought more bits? Oh, God. By the way, guys, if you didn't notice, I added something new to Twitch the other day. Enigma, thank you for the follow. If you hover your mouse over here, or if you're on mobile, there are new stickers for bits. So if you just want to throw bits at the channel, that's cool. I'm not going to stop you. But there are now stickers and other incentives there to give you something for your money, at least, rather than just giving bits. No obligation to, obviously, but it's there if you like, if you want it. The game. I'm probably not going to play a Pokemon game on stream at the moment. I don't think that's something that would appeal to the majority of the community. No, by the way, I love Pokemon games. I think they're great. I've grown up playing Pokemon games. I just think the channel is not in that space, you know? Now, if you ask me to go and do an IRL stream where I'm just walking around throwing tennis balls at wild animals, shouting, gotta catch 'em all, that we can discuss. That we can discuss. For anyone who can't tell, this is satire, and I will not be harming anyone in the wild. That might land you in the loony bin. Yeah, I'm not actually going to do that, guys. Just start screaming, gotta catch them all over and over and over while lobbing. No, not even tennis balls, like just rocks. Just throwing rocks at wild animals. Oh. Well, well, well. Shame we don't have the sound recorder, but it is what it is. Kai, do you hate me tricking you? No, I don't actually. You're impressing me with how good you're getting the timing. Like, I'm not even pretending. You are actually tricking me every time. It's been quite impressive, actually. I was told there was Pokemon here. Oh, God. AA? Hello, AA. Says X, did you fall on your keyboard, friend? Did you fall on your keyboard? Okay, that's 2 EMF 5s in short succession there. That's how he lures his followers. What do you mean lure my followers? Guys, I treat my followers like they're royalty. I don't lure them anywhere. Enigma, thank you for that follow, by the way. You make it sound like I'm laying down a trail of candy and then like ambushing them. You're a fisherman and we're the fish? Oh my God. A fisherman is rich. I would describe myself as just generic Twitch streamer number 74. You know, bearded white man with glasses playing video games online. That's me. And that's it. That's the stream. He did say free booster packs for all new follows. No, I didn't. No, stop it. But that one didn't follow me. That one didn't. The cissest, hettest, whitest male, number 3. Not even number 1. Cheers, Buzz. It's true. It's true. I'm not even going to deny it. It's true, yeah. It's so true, in fact, that when I made Twitch Partner back in 2021, good lord, someone made like a really long Twitter post about how awful it was that yet another white man made Twitch Partner. And then loads of streamers that I thought were my friends liked that post. That was fun. People are very cruel online. Yeah, it kind of took the wind out of my sails a bit. Brittany, thank you for the hat and moustache. Thank you. Yeehaw. So I'd been streaming for 6 months at that point. I'd started in like I don't know, April, end of April. And I got Twitch Partner December 15th, 2021. Put up a big post about it. I was over the moon. I couldn't have been happier. I couldn't quite believe it. I was on cloud 9. And then, let's just say someone who was prominent in certain communities made a post about how awful it was that I got Twitch Partner. Which I don't care about, but what I did care about was a bunch of the streamers that, like, I thought I was on really good terms with. They were all, like, liking it and retweeting it. I was like, damn, dude. What did I do? What did I do? I'm sorry for existing. And that's why that's why for a large part I very much became like a solo... How do I describe it? Like a solo... An island. I became an island because I got burned, basically. I thought these people were like Maybe not friends, but at least friendly. Oh, hello. Didn't treat me that time. Didn't treat me that time. Thank you for the bits. Yeah, I very much became an island after that point. I used to network loads. But now I only network with people that I, like, really, truly know are good eggs. Like, you know, we're very good friends with Thorlar and Shushies and Biscuit and, you know, a few other people. Because I know that they're really good people, you know? Don't we need a Pokemon sound now? Oh, yeah. Jealousy is an ugly hat to wear. Don't sweat them. Yeah, I know. Like, it's easy enough to, like, sort of say that, but, like, when it's something that's happening to you in real time, it does suck. Keeping your circle small and full of good people is the way. Yeah, I would say so. I'm glad you found a nice circle in your community. Yeah, so, I mean, that's basically what we did in the end, is instead of trying to network with other people's communities, I just made my own, essentially. Yeah, this could be a wraith, right? Did we have orbs? No. What evidence do we have? Okay, that doesn't count yet. Oh, EMF 5, that's it. So Jin, Shade, Oni, or twins. Interesting. Well, I don't think it's a Shade, because it's done plenty of interactions around me. Very odd that it's not stepped in salt, though. Could be a Jin, yeah. Jins are, notoriously aggressive, though, if you're not careful. Because if you didn't know, while the power box is on, Jins can essentially... Oh, God. Jins can drain a huge chunk of your sanity. No, what am I doing? Don't take a picture of that, you idiot. Oh, idiot. Ah. How is it not stepping in salt? Guys, I'm so confused. How is this thing not stepping in the salt? He was just in there and then he's come out here to blow that. What is going on with this ghost? Where's the salt jar? Am I being blind? Guys, am I blind? Where's the salt? Oh, there it is. There it is. I'll miss it now that I've placed it. This ghost is proficient in skipping over salt? For sure. Thank you. Alright, what else do we need to get? 3 sounds. Damn it. Three sounds and 2 pictures. We need the cursed object. Let's do that now, actually, before we get hunted. Has anyone seen the cursed object? Should we have a look? And 1 video, yeah. Whoa, what's been going on down here? Twins? That's twins energy right there. You gonna try my custom settings down? Oh, nice. Good luck. You're gonna need it. Show yourself. Give me a sign. Show yourself. Tell you what. If I can film the cruci... Oh, dirty water. Yes, you're right. Oh, that's easy. Okay, so pictures are all done. Alright. Filming is done. It's just sounds now. Where is it? 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 Nice. We got it. Goes from the bathroom? Yeah, for sure. Get some protection just in case. Let's see if the moment. I always set sensors in opposite corners when I think it's twins to see if they're both Brock. It's a good idea, Tom. Do I ever wish I could go back to the video recordings? Yes, but if it would take dev time away from more important things, then no. I wonder if you could explain twins. I think I get them, but what's the range of the twin interaction? I feel lost. So the twins basically have like an alpha and a beta room. The primary ghost presence is in room A. The secondary ghost presence is in room B. They have to be within a certain range of each other. When the twin interaction happens, it's a special ability for the twins, and basically they perform a simultaneous interaction. So let's say this is room A and this is room B, which it kind of seems like it is, to be honest. Or maybe even downstairs. Hence why that's twins energy. You might get an item move here and an item move downstairs at the same time. I wasn't recording. Oh shit. I wasn't recording. No. But honestly, the easiest way to get twins is in a hunt. Twins are absurdly easy to identify in a hunt. You don't even need to look at them. Bozies Cats, hello, how you doing? So yeah, if you didn't know, in a hunt, the two twins, or whatever you want to call them, they
Cheers to Fluffy Beams for the sub.
Fluffy.
You're officially part of the I Can't Believe Ghostkai's Head is That Big club.
Oh, come on, same sound effect, really?
Thanks for the follow, sausage.
I can't even delete it. Why does it always rain on me? Is it because I lied when I was 17? Oh. Okay. Okay. Very spicy. Mr. Pink, thank you very much for the follow. Sick Travis reference. Old man? Old man? Sacred! You better treat me nicely in the subathon now. Should we just let it hum? Because, like, normal speed ghost, Jinn speed, twin speed. Like... He's in his late 40s. Who is? I'm not. I'm in my 30s. Smunchy Wudgies. Fluffy, thank you so much for the Prime sub. Let's go. Prime sub, taking another penny from Jeff Bezos and giving it to Ghostkai is what we'd like to see. You know, after this stream, me and Moz need to go and, like, water my parents' garden. That'll be fun. I'm hoping it's going to pour down with rain in that time. And then we don't need to. We're due a thunderstorm, I think. So if we get a storm, we get to be lazy today. Which is the best. Water Templar? No, he's with my parents in Devon this week. He's on holiday. No, he's on holiday. He's having a little holiday before the big Malaysia trip. Come on. Come on, sausage. This ghost is very chill, isn't he? Ethereal, hello there on YouTube. How are you doing? Guys, we got another mug giveaway in chat. A Taye definition mug. A Taye Phasmophobia mug giveaway in chat right now on Twitch. Exclamation mark enter to win. You don't have to pay anything. You just get it. You just get a cool mug in the post. I'm going out for mini golf in a restaurant. Oh, bite it. That sounds good. Exclamation mark enter. And get yourself a mug. I'm just waiting for it to hunt. This ghost is very chill, isn't it? I'm eating my strawberries while it's waiting. JT, thank you for the sub over on TikTok. Thank you, that's very kind of you. Azure Melody, congratulations. You have won a Taye mug. A Taye mug. Go to ghostkai.com/redeem. Sign in with your Twitch account and you'll get a mug for nothing. Shinjikari, thank you very much for your generosity donating that. They're good mugs. Guys, if you haven't seen our merch, the Phasmo stuff is chef's kiss, if I might say so myself. Boom, boom, boom. Are you hunting? Are you still not hunting? Come on. I ain't got all day. Actually, what cursed object have we got? That's the point. We got tarot cards. Oh, no, I can't use tarot cards in single player. Using tarot cards in single player is like... just don't do it. Multiplayer, they're really, really fun. Single player, don't ever use tarot cards. It's a really bad idea. Personally, I think the Hanged Man card just shouldn't be in the deck if you're playing single player. Why? Because one of the cards called Hanged Man instantly kills you. So if you're playing solo, don't use it. Ever. It's happened to me plenty of times on stream. I'm in the middle of an investigation. I use it. Dead. Yeah, tarot cards. Nico Mai, hello there. Welcome in. The last 4 times we played card roulette in multiplayer, I got Hanged Man. Yeah, but that's fun, to be fair. Like, cards in multiplayer is one of the most fun items in the game. Cards in single player? No. It's not good. It's not good, Brev. Cards in single player, like, you're almost guaranteed to get the card you don't want when you don't want it. It's taking forever to hunt this thing, innit? My gut instinct is... Wait, has he turned the power off? He has. Oh, okay. So it's not a djinn. So only your twins. It's gonna be twins. I'm feeling the twins vibe, man. Hello? Ghosty? Oh, he's completely burnt the crucifix. Right, in that case, let's go back downstairs. I just noticed the crucifix is like a mangled mess on the floor. He has been trying to hunt. He has been. So now I know it can only be an Oni or a twins. This is going to make it very easy. We're literally just going to listen. What is my hand highlighting there? Do you see that? We're just going to wait for it to hunt. When it hunts, we're going to listen to the hunt speed. If it's a normal hunt speed, it's an Oni. If it's not a normal hunt speed, it's a twins. That's it. It's that simple. And I think we're all satisfied this isn't a shade. Come on. He is hunting, by the way. Fast twin. Fast twin. Alright, that's it. Done. Easy. Easy, easy, easy. But this sort of ties back into what I was saying earlier. Remember when I was saying, like, most of the ghosts in the game, you don't need to see them to know what they are. Like, your best evidence is always these. Your own ears and listening to the information that the ghost is giving you through the audio. We could have kited it round, sure. But we didn't need to. So why not? Like, why would you, you know?
Welcome back. There's some jobs ready for you.
Moz, I've just seen your message, by the way. Made me laugh. Right, let's do... You guys want to go Bleasdale? Now, pre-warning, the last couple of times we've been on Bleasdale, there's been a huge lag spike when we enter the map. So just preparing you now, if there's a huge lag spike, it's not me, it's the game. Okay?
Alright, we're here. Take a look at the equipment and prepare accordingly before starting the investigation. Nothing to report, but it looks like whoever was here left in a hurry.
My mum snatched my Templar mug for herself. Wait, really? The only update I've not liked is when they made every ghost curve the activity instead of it just being a twins thing. Fair enough. Right. Welcome to Bleasdale Farmhouse, the home of my dog. That's right, my dog Templar is on this map. We're here by ourselves. We don't use sanity pills because we're not a loser. And of course, we've got an open microphone, which means everything you can hear, the ghost can hear too. We need to investigate Nancy Doe. We need to get our sanity below 25%. We need to witness a ghost event, and we also need to escape the ghost in a hunt. Lovely. Oh, it's... Look, see that lag spike already? Like, do I just give it a... Do I give it a minute? Do I just leave it for a second? Because I can see... I know the lag spike's coming. I know the lag... Oh, I know it's coming. Right. Let's save the boy. First and foremost, let's save the boy. Good boy. Good boy, Templar. Your Twitch glitched? Yeah. I can see what you were trying to do. So far, so good. I don't get why you get lag. I don't, and I watch it. It was only the last couple of streams, Pacer. Normally, not a single issue. For some reason, the last couple of times we've been on this level, I had a couple of issues with it. Don't really know why. Doesn't make any sense to me. Any idea what causes the spike? It drives me crazy when I play. Oh, really? So you get it as well? No, I've got no idea. Drops? Oh, mate. Drops. Twitch Randall. I don't know if you're present in chat or if you're just here for drops. Drops ended a while ago, friend. Twitch drops for Phasmo ended like at the beginning of last week. They're long gone. And unfortunately, if you've not earned them, that's it. They're gone. They're gone, my friend. You gotta watch for another 12 months. Oh, 1 degree? Hold up a minute. Have we just stumbled into the ghost room? I think we have. I think we have. 1 degree is pretty... It's pretty indicative, right? Morning, Fortnite. Okay. I don't get it, but my partner gets the glitch thing. Weird. Maybe I need to like reinstall my game or something. Indie game is gonna indie. Yeah, look, the ghost is throwing things. We found the ghost. Do do do. Do 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 do. Right, a nice corridor of light for us, chap. Corridor of light stratagem is the best stratagem. Because we're basically just not going to lose sanity going back and forth between the rooms.
Sausage.
Jessica! Thank you very much for the follow. I appreciate you. Welcome in. I wasn't too fussed about the drops. Last year's Blood Moon card will forever be the one I'd use. Yeah, the Blood Moon one was pretty cool. Hello. It's me, Ghostkai. There's orbs.
Oh, crumbs.
Wait, that didn't count as moving a door? What? What? There we go, object thrown. Huh. You're very welcome. Nice to meet you. Hey, it might be a mimic. Just a note of that. I know. I know. Oh, I love it. I love it. Is Halloween the next event? Yeah, it will be, won't it? Yeah, it will be. Besides anything else that happens in between then and there, you know. Not that I could tell you. Not that I could tell you. Are we feeling any challenges today? Well, given that I'm ending stream in 51 minutes, I don't think we're going to have time. Sacred. Tonight, though, we definitely do some challenges tonight if you're up for it. Can't wait for Blood Moon to return. I loved the Blood Moon event. I thought it was awesome. Swimsuit ghosts when? Oh, that'd be awesome. Only if they're all me in a thong by turn. Everyone needs to see that. I'm not going to do the spirit box just yet. You want floor is lava? Alright, we'll do some challenges tonight. That sounds good to me. I do like a challenge. The only reason I've put challenges on pause recently is because... like, we've had a lot of new people in. And I wanted them to get used to the vibe of the stream before we start bombarding them with, like, challenges and stuff, you know? I wanted people to feel comfortable just sitting there and listen to me natter on. Have you ever had random Blood Moon since? Oh, yeah, loads of them. Loads of them, loads of them, loads of them. It was good fun when we get a Blood Moon. I'm also kind of... I used to feel almost disappointed that we couldn't get Blood Moon in the custom settings. But actually, do you know what? I'm okay with it. The devs wanted it to be like this random event, and it makes it special because it's random, right? Any clue why they haven't done it as a custom? It's to give it the feeling of it being special and unique. That's basically the reason. Okay. You answered me before I asked, I know. I think I've just had a sound in my headphones to indicate that the battery's getting low on these. Good thing we've got a spare battery. Okay. That's a freebie. Ghostkai the Psychic. What can I say? It's almost like I've had these same conversations over and over again for the last for the last year, so I know what's coming. Oh, we'll wait for him to do these, and then we'll carry on. Summit event where you investigate an interior swimming pool map. That would be cool. I actually think like a public swimming pool, like an indoor public swimming pool map would be really cool. Like you've got the main pool area, but then like you've got the changing rooms, the stands, and like maybe like the front bit, like the reception, and like maybe a little shop or something. There wouldn't be too much to the map, but it would be cool. Yeah, the reception, exactly. Guys, I'm getting hate on threads. I'm getting hate on threads from people who don't like Resident Evil 4. Got him! We've literally had a guy being like, wow, maybe it's taken you until 2025, but maybe now you realise not everyone thinks it's a masterpiece. Okay, but the majority of people do, so, like, your opinion's kind of irrelevant. It's all well and good being a contrarian and saying that you personally don't like games that are universally praised, but it doesn't take away from the fact that they're universally praised. It doesn't make you a special snowflake to hate things that other people like. Where are you? How old are you? Has anyone got any friends like that? Do you have that, like, one friend who, whatever everyone else is hyped about, they think it's bad?
An elderly victim.
There you go. I knew you were going to talk to me, baby. They got that. You got that one friend who they just can't help themselves. I have a friend who's exactly like that. It's so cringe because the thing is, I'm gonna touch a nerve for some people now. Are you ready? They are like that because of low self-esteem, and they think deep down that they're not interesting and that no one cares about what they say. I mean, it's true, but the way they get round that is by being a contrarian to everything. And they think that they are like some sort of enlightened individual who doesn't follow the group think. I'm not like the other boys. I don't think what other people think. No, you do. You're just in a different group of people. You're just in a different group of people. Trust me, there's thousands of people like you. You're not unique. Yeah, contrarians do my nutting. Like people who just go out of their way to hate anything and everything. Or they always... You know how like people look on the sunny side of things and people like... They look on, you know, the silver linings of things. I don't know what the opposite of that person is, but they're that person. They're just a downer. Everything about them. It's the type of person who you ask what their favorite movie is, and they're like 17, and you ask them what their favorite movie is, and they go, it's got to be between City of God or Taxi Driver or Brazil. And you're just like, okay, dude, yeah, all right. You're so much more enlightened than everyone else. Where you know full well they've been watching the fucking Marvel films on loop. Like, you know what I mean? Like, stop it. Who are you trying to kid? It's like coffee connoisseurs who like, oh, I only drink the rarest beans from the heart of the Peruvian jungle. Hand-picked by 14 virgins and then processed in this particular way. And you're like, uh-huh. And then you go to a coffee shop with them. What are they ordering? Vanilla latte. You're just a contrarian. You look down on others because you think that makes you look smarter or funnier or more interesting. It doesn't. Anyone with half a brain can see what you're doing. I can't stand it. Because it's dishonest. I think that's why I don't like it, is because it's ultimately dishonest. Because you're so afraid of letting your true opinions, like, go out there. But we all know at least one person who is like that about everything. Whatever the mainstream games are, they don't like them. Whatever the mainstream movies are, they don't like them. Mainstream music, forget about it. But have you heard about this one artist that's barely known? Like, stop, dude. You don't. You're not the main character of the world. Like, you don't have to be this super special little snowflake. It's okay. It's okay to like things. Life is pain. Oh, stop it. I feel sorry for them. They're clearly not comfortable in their... Yeah, no, that is literally where it comes from, Billy. It's someone who's not comfortable in their own skin, and they clearly have concerns about people thinking that they're not interesting, or not likable, or not funny, or anything like that. And I do feel sorry for them. But the way that they evoke that, the way that they show that, is by pretending to be above everything else. Oh, you find him funny. Oh, okay. You know what I mean? Like, you say that you went and saw a comedian live, and they'll be like, oh, okay, yeah. You can smell the fake deepness. Yeah, that's what it is. It's fake deepness. It's like, dude, you're not this, like, enlightened individual. You're just as much of a cretin as the rest of us. Come down off your cloud. So, like, when I open my threads and I see someone who describes themselves as... I want to make sure I get this right. When I see someone who describes themselves as gamer, music promoter, and random at heart by nature. When I see someone describing themselves as that, saying that no one thinks Resident Evil 4, one of the most influential and highly regarded games of all time, that no one thinks it's a masterpiece. I was like, okay, dude. Please tell me more about the obscure Vietnamese game you've been playing or something. Like, because it'll be something like that. Oh, it winds me up. I think because it's so condescending. It makes it sound like you're an idiot for liking anything mainstream. Natural alpha male. Random gives raw XD vibes. I know. Stop it. It hurts me inside. It makes my skin crawl, Lucy. And then you find out they only play COD. Oh, exactly. Hang on. He's put a list up of his favorite games the other day. One of them's Resident Evil 2. One of them's Assassin's Creed Shadows. Bro, one of them's Stellar Blade. You're as mainstream as the rest of us. Get off your high horse. I've been playing this really obscure game. I don't know if you've... Resident Evil 2 is boss. No, I'm not saying it's bad. My point is it's an extremely mainstream game that is literally in the same vein as Resident Evil 4. Literally the same developers with the same gameplay. Yeah, it does my nut in. Like, just get off your high horse, dude. Holy crap. Hey, bro, man. How you doing? Good to see you, man. Yokai, 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 yokai. Could you please play Dead at Night? I've played it before on stream. If I play it, I probably won't play it for a few weeks. I've got other stuff lined up at the moment. I've got quite a packed schedule. See, I've only played the original. Oh, really? You've only played the original too? Sacred, have you not played the remake of 2? Oh my god, it's phenomenal. There's a reason why it's the best game on all the ratings aggregate sites. It's the best game of 2019. It's higher rated than Sekiro. 2 remake is phenomenal. Seen it but not played it? Highly recommend, dude. So good. Would love to see the mechanic add into the game. Shout the ghost type over and over and over again and hope it says yes. Oh, no, no, no. It is a mechanic for yokai. Yokais respond very aggressively to your voice and talking near them. My backlog is 800 games. Well, you know, just a few. Right, so I'm kind of bored of this. He's hunting? Wait, what? Guys, he's hunting. What? How are you hunting? How the frick is he hunting? Okay, whoa, 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 Nelly. He's moved rooms. Okay, we got a tea room ghost now. Do you play Dead by Daylight? It's pretty obscure. I'm not sure if you've heard of it. Oh, that was funny. Thank you for that. I needed that, Sonic. I needed that. Yeah, I've heard of it. Yeah. It's, I thought only special snowflake gamers that are above the mainstream have heard of Dead by Daylight.
Oh, crumbs.
That was funny. Well done. You made me laugh. How was my weekend? My weekend was pretty good, thank you, Broman. But I'm very happy to be here and streaming again. Oh yeah, he's hunting away now. He's hunting away. So Mare or Onryo, eh? Wait, what am I doing? Don't need that. Yeah, we've kind of pissed around for too long. We're not going to be able to do a perfect investigation on this because it's just being a very angry ghost. I tell you what, let's grab a couple of candles. Let's grab all the candles. No, Devil-Eyed, he's being sarcastic. He's being sarcastic. He's making a joke based on what we've been talking about. And I appreciate it. That's my kind of humor. Just woke up after taking a nap with the stream going on in the background. Hello again. Hello, Guinea Witch. Guys, have you heard of this really obscure game called Dead by Daylight? Well, he just hunted under that, so he's probably not an Onryo. He's probably a mare. Well, this is not going to end well for us, is it? Oh, it didn't record. Okay. What map is this? This is Bleasdale, where my dog is. I'm quite annoyed with games that are really good and then the community are just toxic as hell. It taints the whole game. Yep, that's why I don't play DBD anymore. I used to literally main DBD. Like, I was a hardcore DBD enjoyer. Like, long before I was streaming. I loved DBD from day one. And man, the community just got worse and worse and worse. Sci-fi, I like the way you spoke your name. GG, welcome in. Do you have to hold the recorder for it to record? Yeah, you have to hold it down. You have to hold it down, I'm afraid. Can we respond to this guy?
Thanks for the follow, sausage.
He says, it's never been a survival horror game. He's saying that Resident Evil 4, the original one, is not a survival horror game. It literally has all of the same aspects that are tenets of being a survival horror game. It's horror. It has resource management, inventory management, Metroidvania unlocking, puzzles, backtracking to get upgrades and stuff. Yes, it has more action than the old games because they were experimenting, but it's still very much a survival horror game. There's arguing semantics and then there's being plain wrong. Like, I can't argue with this level of stupidity. It's actually insane. Please tell me this is a child and not a fully grown man. This is a fully grown man. He looks my age or older. Has to be rage bait. The thing is, I don't think it is rage bait. People's media literacy is genuinely just that bad nowadays. I don't think it is rage bait. The amount of people I come across nowadays that are this dumb is insane. Alright. I don't know what we're going to do with this ghost. I guess if it's a yokai, we can actually do quite a convincing test with it. I think it might... I swear it was hunting. I think it might be a yokai because, it did seem to get quite annoyed when I was talking. These kinds of people argue to argue. They just have to tell everyone their opinions all the time. They need people to know their own thoughts. Yeah, but they're so wrong, Dave. Like, at least... If I could at least... Look, I'm not above empathy. I'm not above putting myself in someone else's shoes. But when someone is so catastrophically wrong about something, it boggles the mind. Loud and wrong, that's a good way of putting it. It's insane. Well, what kind of person is... Yeah, she know where we are. Right, there we go. I've never played RE4, but I know it's survival horror too. Of course it is! It's literally a Resident Evil game with an over-the-shoulder camera. And then they spiced the combat up a bit. That's it. Turning off your flashlight gave me anxiety. Well, I had to. As soon as I worked out it wasn't a yokai, I had to turn my flashlight off to stop it tracking me. If it was a yokai, I literally would have just left it on, to be honest. So it's a mare then, I guess. Cool. I'm very curious. Should we just delve into the internet a little bit and just clear the air about something? Don't worry, we're not like arguing with people or anything. I feel like I have to do this. Because I don't get how people can be so spectacularly wrong about a subject. Meh, hooray! Aren't we smart? Aren't we smart? Well done, everyone. That was a real team effort. Thanks there. Survival horror. A video game genre characterized by elements of horror exploration. Is that a picture of Resident Evil 4 in the fucking example? No, surely not. Surely not. A video game characterized by elements of horror exploration and limited resources. Players often find themselves in a terrifying environment, facing formidable foes and struggling to survive with scarce supplies and ammunition. Key items include resource management, puzzle solving, and a focus on atmosphere and psychological horror. It has all of these elements. It literally ticks every single box. Just because Leon can kick people in the head as well does not mean Resident Evil 4 is not survival horror. Like, you have to be utterly brain dead to oh, don't. I don't get it. Today's gamers need to do better. Good God. Good God. Look, oh look, Resident Evil's a huge focus of survival horror because it basically invented the genre. In its modern sense, the original Resident Evil, yeah, look, the term survival horror was first used by Capcom. They invented it. They literally invented it. Which spawned loads of Resident Evil clones. It spawned loads of Resident Evil clones, and then, like, they kept refining it and everything else. Look, transformation. In 2005, Resident Evil 4 redefined the genre by emphasizing reflexes and precision aiming. Resident Evil 4 has its own category. Resident Evil 4 has its own category. It has its own paragraph. Oh, don't. It's like saying Call of Duty isn't a first-person shooter. What were they saying the genre was, if not survival horror? Well, he didn't. He just said, it's never been a survival horror. That's it. Alone in the Dark was before Resi. But it was it? I thought Alone in the Dark was after Resi 1. It might have been before. But Resident Evil was the first to coin the term. It invented the genre, basically. Is Silent Hill part of the Resident Evil universe? No, it's an entirely different franchise. So Silent Hill only exists because of Resident Evil. They made it, like, you know, because Resident Evil was a huge success. But holy crap, like, I'm not going to go and argue with these people because, to a certain extent, and I don't mean this to sound arrogant, you have to lower your IQ to actually argue with these people online. Because instead of making any point, all he said is, it's never been survival horror. Right. It's never been silent horror, survival horror. Maybe you're just seeing this now, but the game isn't considered to be a masterpiece to every gamer out there. Wait, why are we talking about masterpiece? You're moving the goalposts. Instead of proving me wrong, you're talking about something completely different. And it was also one of the highest rated games of all time. And it's still in the top 10, I think. Oh, these people. They do that when they start losing their grip on the argument. Or they have to. Not worth it at all, but you really want to argue back. Do you know what? I love a good argument. I love a good debate. I love a bit of mental jousting with someone. It's good fun. It is. You get to flex the old brain muscle a bit, expand on your English language, and it's better than just mindlessly scrolling on TikTok or Twitter or something. But man, you have to delete brain cells to talk to these people, because no matter what you say, you can't win the argument. They'll just say something else. They'll just say something completely different. The argument was about the definition of survival horror, and he just changes the argument to, well, not everyone thinks it's a masterpiece. Right, welcome to Tanglewood. This is not survival horror, by the way. Welcome to Tanglewood. My name's Ghostkai, and let's dive into it. We're here by ourselves. We don't use sanity pills because sanity pills are for losers. And of course, we've got an open microphone, which means everything you can hear, the ghost can hear too. We're here to investigate Shannon Brock. We need to get 3 unique photos. We need to witness a ghost event, and we need to get a photo of the ghost. Ooh la la. Just don't interact with people like that. They interact with me. I'm not seeing these things out in the wild, Sonic movies. These are people interacting with me directly. So it's hard to completely ignore it because it's like it's there. I think I'm just going to start deleting their comments and blocking people because I think my IQ lowers a little bit every time I interact with someone like this. It's like the guy on, was it TikTok? I think it was TikTok. The guy who tried to say a very similar thing on TikTok last night. When he again was like, it's not survival horror. And then when I sort of said, well, you know, it has limited resources, it has inventory management, resource management, decision making with like what to do with those resources, horror elements throughout, exploration, Metroidvania progression, puzzles galore, like, you know, it's got like all of the ticky boxes. His response was basically to say that he doesn't think the puzzles are very good. It's like, right, we're just gonna ignore the rest of it then. You thinking the puzzles aren't very good in a 20-year-old game does not change the genre of the game. Do you see what I mean? Like, I have to lower my IQ to even try and empathize with this line of thinking. I don't even know if it's stupidity more than ignorance. I don't know either, to be honest. But I think, if anything, it's a sign of the times we're in, where you guys must have noticed this as well, right? Any disagreement on social media now, at all, there is no debate, there is no discussion. It is just, I'm right, you're wrong, the end. People have lost the art of actually talking about things. It's just dig your heels in. No. That's it. That was the best Lex Luthor film ever. Very nice. Oh, here we go. Because it's one of those things, like, if I'm very passionate about games and games industry. And if I'm wrong, I will happily take it on the chin. The internet has gone pirate software. The internet didn't work for Blizzard Sacred. Totally recommend. I've heard it's really good. People seem to justify their distaste for something rather than just admitting it's not for them. Yeah. I had someone else in my Instagram comment section basically saying they love... No, this one might just be a straight up troll, to be honest, because it's such a stupid opinion. They were like, well...
Thanks for the follow.
I love Resident Evil 6. It's one of my favourite games. I tried to play Resident Evil 1, 2, 3 and 4, but they're all rubbish, and in my opinion, they are B-tier games. And like I felt like a migraine coming on as I read that, and I was like, oh God. Oh my Brebra, thank you very much for the prime and thank you for the follow.
Cheers to Oh My Brew for the sub. Now, what do gamers plant in their garden?
Go on.
Skill trees.
Hey, well done. Usually people who talk on social media are of the less intelligent kind. That's why I mostly avoid comment sections. Yeah, but it's unavoidable for me, sadly. I feel you there, Etos. But because I am a presence online, I can't avoid it because it's my own comment sections and I get notifications telling me. Just ignore it. Yeah, I know. I might just start deleting and blocking them. we will cull. We will have a cull of stupidity. There's an overwhelming need for people to have a definitive opinion on anything and everything. Well said, I agree, Dave. Nobody seems to be happy to just sit in the grey rather than be obtusely black and white. Yeah, it's really weird. I don't know when this started, but it feels like the internet's always been an interesting place, shall we say, full of idiots. But I feel like it never used to be quite this antagonistic. It's very antagonistic. I mean, the Phasmo community is full of people like that. I'm sure you guys have had people aggressively tell you wrong information about this game. Have you experienced that in the Phasmo community? Like, aggressively wrong information. Do you remember when that guy was in chat telling us that we could rewatch recordings on this CCTV in the van? And then he was claiming that, no, it's true because he's done it. I'm like, it's not true. What? And then we came back to the van and showed him, and then he left the chat. Like, aggressively wrong information. It's pronounced Obake. Oh, no, don't. That one. Although the pronunciations, I don't really care about the pronunciations. And, like, you're referencing Casson there. Casson does it as a joke. Like, in fairness to him, he does it as a joke to try and wind people up. He knows it's not called an Obake. He does it for content. That I don't mind so much. But, like, when you've got people in the community telling you just nonsense. What did I have yesterday? It was about a Dio, I think. So, yeah, someone on Instagram. It was a video of me, like, showing the doubling back with the Dio on Sunny Meadows. Because I don't know if you guys have seen, like, since the update, the Ghost's ability to double back mid-loop is, like, very sensitive now. Very, very sensitive. And, I was showed that in the video, and this guy was like, what Ghost is that? It's clearly not a Dio or a Taiye or a Jin. So what is it? And I'm like, what? I was like, no, it is a Dio. Because how can it be a Dio? How can it be a Dio? Dios get slow over time. What? No, they don't. Have you just made up a ghost ability? There are no ghosts that get slow over time. That's not a thing in Phasmo. Taiyes get slow when they age up, which is from you standing near them. And Dios get slow when they get near you. There's no such thing as a ghost gets slow over time. But he was adamant. He refused to accept it. So in the end, I just was like, yeah, sure, whatever. Like, life's too short. Life's too short. It's UV. Uve. Poltergeist Demon or Myling. Ooh, we've already had a few throws, haven't we? Give me a... Oh, no, wait. They don't throw if the light's on. Do you know what? It might be a Myling, actually. I feel like a demon would have been a bit spicier than this. This isn't very spicy at all. Better. Slower over time. Yeah, like, it's literally a mechanic that doesn't exist in Phasmo. He just made it up in the comment, but was talking like it was real. Oh, what? No. Yeah, I think it comes back to what people were saying about they just have to be able to have an input on it. As long as you've got an input, like, no opinion is wrong. Oh. Huh? Well, I'm very confused there, folks. Most people on the internet get slower over time. But I'm worried. Genuinely, I'm a bit worried about that. Because this, with all the information that's readily available to everyone online nowadays, like the younger generations especially, they should be the most intelligent people ever. Like, we grew up with the internet, but, like, not as it is now. Like, the internet now is a whole different beast. You literally have any information about anything ever at your fingertips. And yet I've never seen more incorrect people. It's kind of a really weird juxtaposition. It's a bit concerning though. Too much information accessible to discern what is true and what isn't, maybe. Yeah, but people have lost the ability to fact.
Cheers for the sub, Vixen8403.
Vixen,
now
thank you very
you're
much.
officially part of the madness. Just don't let Ghostkai's head distract you too much.
Understandable. So yeah, there's more information than ever, but it's like there's the trust but verified. Vixen, thank you for that sub. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Lovely to see you.
Hi.
29 months. 29 months is insane. There's actually reports and studies that the youngest generation right now is, for the first time in history, not getting smarter and is in fact getting dumber. Really? Specifically with the use and reliance on AI. Oof. I don't get. Uh oh, battery level low. Oh, my headphones need the battery changing. This is my first time changing the battery on these. I've not changed them since I got them. That's a scary thought. That is a very scary thought. Okay, that goes in there. It's my first time doing it, otherwise, oh, it just reconnected. That's nice. Yeah, that's quite scary, Devil-Eyed. The idea that, like, we've never had so much information available to us, but people are getting dumber. That's scary, man. Ellen Pittman, hello there. Pigeon Thunder, hello. What does the camera do? You can record stuff and you can see certain evidences with it. Alright, let's go and get some stuff. I like mine either A, rechargeable, or B, wired. Oh, having batteries you can hot swap is incredible. I highly recommend that. Batteries you can hot swap is insane. Each of these batteries lasts like 12 to 18 hours. And then if you run out while you're in the middle of doing stuff, you can just hot swap. You don't have to do anything, you just switch the battery. Was it summoning circle? Yeah. Lovely. Like, I know we've been, like, talking about it from the perspective of, like, games and stuff like that and media. Ultimately, that stuff doesn't really matter. But I suppose it's indicative of, like, a wider problem. Pick up the drone before you forget. Did I not pick it up? Wait, did I not pick it up? I did, didn't I? I think that's stream delay, to be fair. That's alright, don't worry about it. Right, it's definitely not a demon. I think we all know that. I think it's a myling, because, like, none of this has been thrown. It's a very scary thing. It makes me sad seeing all my younger cousins or peers rely so hard on AI when it's not reliable at all. Yeah, I think... What's the rate of inaccuracy for AI, like ChatGPT and stuff? Isn't it something crazy like 50% or something is just inaccuracy? Like, it's really not as reliable as people think. And there are people who are getting basically their entire life's information from AI. What's my favorite animal? Dog.
Thanks for the follow, sausage.
Lily Victors, how you doing? Huh. I think growing up and never playing with toys or puzzles, but instead growing up with tablets and the internet is not good at all. Yeah, I'd agree with you. I mean, this is a myling. I don't see how it can't be. It's kind of boring, though, isn't it? It's a kind of a boring ghost. Go and hide in the closet like a good little boy. Are you good, Odds? You good, dude? You got a little, like, fetish? I don't know, dude. I'd be seeking help there, brother. See you later. Enjoy your ban. If you come out with some weird ass comment like that, you're just gonna get blocked and banned. That's so weird. There was this one day where apparently ChatGPT was down and I saw half the people on my social media saying that they couldn't do anything at work without it. What? That is concerning. Gotta get back to work, mate. Tune in late. What time are you back? I will be back in 5 hours from now, if that helps you. Rather than tell you the time, just because I don't know what time zone you're in. 5 hours from now, I'll be playing Phasmo again on stream. Guys, this ghost is really, really, really boring. Should we just call it quits on this one? Like, I kind of am not feeling the perfect game on this. There's a boring ass ghost. ChatGPT is making people so lazy, and poor kids, imagine having endless choice. They don't know how to be bored anymore. Yeah, it's true. Yeah, I'm gonna sack this ghost off. Excuse my yapping. No, it's fine. You yap away. You're in the right community for that, Deviloid. Perfect games are overrated anyway. I mean, I like getting a perfect game, but what I will say is this ghost is... Are you doing the drop campaign? There is no drop campaign active at the moment. There is no drop campaign active at the moment, unless there's been something announced that I'm not even aware of.
Welcome back.
No, there is no drop campaign at the moment. I was watching a streamer one day who said they used ChatGPT to figure out what sickness they had. What do you mean what's... As in diagnose their illness? Oh, good lord. Go to the doctors! Like, what? Go to the doctors! That's insane! Wait, it was a potty? Really? Ugh. That is terrifying.
Welcome back. I've got some
They should really get rid of the Twitch drops button off the front. I know it gives the dates and it does show you that it's over, but they should maybe take that button off. Maybe take that button off. Yeah, guys, if you are someone who uses ChatGPT for like every aspect of your life, you need to fix that. That's not a good thing. That's not a good thing, and it can cause you quite serious issues. Right, I am back in 5 hours. 5 hours from now, whatever time you're in, 5 hours from now, I'll be back with some more Phasmo. We're going to do some challenges on Phasmo tonight.
Thanks for the follow.
So it'll be community challenges. So it'll be challenges from you guys, from yourselves. Yeah, we'll go from there. Maybe more affordable in the US, not have that cover in your... True. So it'll be challenges from you guys. Yeah, 5 hours. See you then. Love you. Thanks for the follows. Thank you for the subs. Come and join the Discord. We're a very nice community full of extremely attractive people.
Thanks for the follow, sausage.
I'm not one of them. But you are. Sam, how you doing, buddy? Right. See you in 5 hours. Take care. Good night. I've got to go water my parents' garden, so I'll see you then.